Okay, hello everybody. I'm sorry. I started a new stream because something happened. I don't know how the other one ended. Copy. Okay. Hi everybody. Sorry, I started a new stream because something happened. I accidentally ended the other one. Vandersloot, Nears, Atkins, Reese, Cardoza. All right. We're underway.
Yes. Hey, what's up, Vadim?
She got a foul call. Rob, write this down.
I know, dear diary. Today, I know, I can't believe it. A foul called.
Cardoza didn't like the foul call.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Terrible. That's what you gotta do. Is she went right at him. She went right to her. That was good. That was good.
Let me see what ref that was, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep track of what refs screw over this year.
Hey, Penelope, how are you doing?
I can't see who their other ref was over there. So, all right. That's a good sign, Rob. She got a foul call.
Yeah. Go. Oh, look at that pass. Oh, come on, Boston. She had a layup. Oh, nice move, Boston. Oh, gosh, you can't finish it. Oh, jeez, Boston. At least she ran the floor, though.
Oh, she fumbled it.
Yeah, at least she ran the floor.
I told you she has problems with Cardoza, but that one she got the shot off.
There you go. There's Bonner. Nice.
Vandersloot can't cover Clark.
Ooh, Angel Reese with the drive. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Am I ahead of you now, Mark?
What?
I think I'm ahead of you now.
Yeah, I went back to see who gave her the first ref call.
No, I said I mean the game. You just missed Clark.
Yeah. Clark. Logo 3. No, I went back to see who gave her the call. I want to keep track of what refs give her the call, what refs don't give her the call. I don't know who blew the whistle. Is the white male to the right or white female to the left? But someone called it.
Good defense.
The white bald guy, he doesn't like Caitlin Clark either. And then there's 2 shaved black guys. They don't like Caitlin. And the black female with the braids, she doesn't like Caitlin Clark.
He got fouled.
So first personal on Caitlin Clark. Meanwhile, we've already seen the impact of Angel Reese on the offensive glass. Picked up one and then was being held off by 2 players, and Clark picked up the down. Reese off on a 3.
Reese for 3, not even close.
Oh.
Mitchell.
Yeah, she's fast.
Oh. All right, Boston.
Nice pass. Cardoso. Oh, high low. Nice. I know, terrible. Butterfingers.
Reese made a layup. Write that down, Rob.
I know. We got 2 things going on. A foul called and Reese made a layup. Oh, Vandersloot is playing. Got a shot block. Nice job, Reese. I know, blocking Reese. Trying to move some move.
Oh, facial.
Yeah, get that junk out of here.
Get that SH out of here.
Oh. Yep, that's what we said, Mr. Terrible. She shoots from the hip. All the way, layup. Come on. Oh, we didn't use the backboard. No, you're not going to get that, Clark. You got to use the backboard. That was her fault. Got to use the backboard, Clark. Okay, Clark off ball. She's just standing. Got to move. Oh, Mitchell. I don't think her finger's hurting at all.
Why is she standing in the corner, Rob?
You know, just standing there. Why don't they set a screen for her?
Without her. Mitchell hit a 3.
Yeah, but why don't they just move around?
She bends her knees there on that one. It's better, Rob.
Yeah. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, what a pass.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, nice hook pass. I don't know if she's terrible. I don't know if she has tiny hands. I just think she doesn't have any grip.
Oh, don't call travel.
Yeah, definitely.
We were talking to Stephanie White about coaching Caitlin Clark and the focuses she has for Clark at the beginning of the season. She said, the number one thing I keep reiterating to Caitlin is you have never played with this many weapons. And so one thing you're going to have to learn is how to prioritize. What do different players need at different times and when. And it's going to be more of a challenge and a puzzle than ever before simply because of the talent that Caitlin has around her.
A good challenge and a fun puzzle.
Right. That's what we call high-class problem.
I'm at 5:15, Mr. Terrible. Travel. Yeah, I'm way behind.
You're 5:15?
Yeah, I'm 5:04 now. Oh
Reese,
my gosh, she's horrible.
Reese is
Come on.
she's 2 for 6.
She's horrible. Freaking Boston.
It's the same play. God, Boston, put the ball in the basket.
She's freaking horrible.
For heaven's sake.
What the heck? Wide open. That was horrible.
Clark's giving her 3 nice passes like that, Rob.
Yeah. That was horrible. Come on, make the shot.
So this commercial, someone who did an independent film, that she said they stole her thing about the clapping thing. They stole it from a movie that Obama's daughter directed, but someone else wrote. And there was like a lawsuit over that. Yeah, they said the commercial, they stole our basic concept.
This is the old. No, this hand clap is an old thing. We used to do that when we were young. It was called O'Mary Mac. This is the old. I mean, it's from an old commercial. It's from an old. We used to do. I remember when we were younger. Oh, in church? No, you don't do it in church.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, you see, Grandma tell those kids in church, man. You don't do that in church.
I like the smile on the girl though. That was kind of cute.
Yeah, but that's where we say to the kids.
She smiled without opening her mouth. I thought that was funny.
That's what we say. That's what we used to say.
Yeah, no diversity in the commercial.
Oh, that's right. Can't have that. Oh, can't have that.
Every time you have a white person in a commercial, Rob, you have to have a black person. What about the other way around?
That used to be the thing back in the day.
It was all white people in the commercials.
It's terrible.
And they go, "Wow, there's 2 white people. We got to add a black person."
This is our league, Mark. Yeah,
so anyways.
Boston's doing a good impression of Angel. That's right, Vadim.
I know Caitlin Clark should have way more assists already. Just one fantastic pass after another to Boston. There are roles for old white men in entertainment, the villain role.
Action Jackson, good movie. That was a good movie. Action Jackson. I like. I'm gonna get you sucker better though. That was pretty funny with the Wayman brothers.
Action Jackson should have been a bigger star.
What are you guys thinking, Rocky? Two got killed by Drago. I must break you. I know that's kind of stereotype of the game. Old white guys always play the villain. What's up with that?
It's not just about me.
No, Holly Rowe. I just turned on the volume on her. Let's mute her. Whatever she's saying, Holly Rowe.
Yeah, no doubt, Holly. And it was funny, Caitlin was asked before the game about
It's no rivalry. Calm down.
She said, well,
Fight to the screen there, Clark. Nice job.
Oh.
Here we go. I think Cunningham's out, though. Nice. Oh. Ooh.
her family would make everyone pay as they drove by the high school. She said, so I think rivalries are intense and great for sports.
So who's in right now? Who's that?
She said, we couldn't breathe the air.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore, he was good in. I like Happy Gilmore.
You know, they're always going to be a rival high school. Courtney Vandersloot picks up her first person. I'll reset the lineups for you here. Boston, Clark, Howard.
Howard. That pass was to Howard. She couldn't. It was too far underneath the basket. That was probably Clark's fault.
Yeah, that was a little too far.
Here's Vandersloot. Taking her way into the paint. Scoops it up and off. Heads up with the offensive board. Allen, another big offseason acquisition for Chicago. He sits her way to the cup.
I'm pretty expecting Allen since she's coming to this game.
Come on, get the rebounds.
3-point shooting. She's also a terrific long defender.
Howard on the drive, can't finish it. Rebound ends up with
There's the trap.
away. Natasha Howard able to lay it in. Chicago bench very upset.
There you go.
It up.
Power it
I
up.
mean,
There you
they
go.
look-
Get the ball. Yeah, Howard. She did the power it up. Mr. Vienna, power it up.
See,
Howard.
Natasha Howard can just be a scrappy basketball player. We often see it on offensive boards. Here, the ball's just getting poked around. She's able to get it from back.
Oh. She may have fouled her on the second swipe.
Yeah. I like the push off Howard. Very nice.
Clark's got 2 fouls now. That wasn't much of a foul,
Yeah, Howard's a foul, though.
huh?
Still a foul, though.
You thought it was?
Yeah. It's a foul.
They got Turner in now. Is Bonner playing?
You got wishful thinking, Mr. Terrible. You got wishful thinking. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, a little push off, but we ain't calling that. Yeah, a little push off.
Really good looks within 5 feet of the basket.
Oh, that ball won't go in.
Sophie's not playing,
Sophie's
Marlon.
hurt. Sophie's hurt, Marion. I know, right, Mr. Terrible? I'm glad you were wrong about the Knicks. About the Knicks. That's right. You know, Knicks in 5 against Pacers.
Just fake over the middle shoulder, go baseline.
Tasha Howard's good. That's a good pickup.
Oh,
Nice post move.
she blows the steal with a lousy pass.
Oh, yeah.
She's a good defender, though. And she doesn't have to play a lot of minutes, so she has the energy to play as a good defender even at her age. It's one thing about her. And she's got a beautiful shot.
Yeah. Oh, I love the cutting by nice. Nice.
I didn't look. Because Dantas was game time decision. Oh,
Chicago's looks like the
seen a lot of that. I'll say.
oh, just slow down a little. Just slow down a little on that layup. Slow down a little. Yeah, at her feet. Yeah.
How about just making the layups, Rob?
Yeah. Just slow down just a little. She's going too fast. I won't miss up on that one.
It's the first thing you learn, Rob. That's what you told me.
That's right. Eyes on the square.
Man, how many shots are they going to miss up close? They should be way ahead. They've missed so many shots up close.
Yeah. Ball's not going in. Yeah, you're right. Sure, by 15.
What did they say about Dantas? I didn't. Let me look at the game cast.
She shot 40% from 3 a season ago and just barely needs any
I know. Hey, what's up, Joseph? Yeah, I know.
It doesn't say
Both
game.
there.
It doesn't say she's out. So Dantas should be eligible to play.
Yeah, so they say, Joseph. Brick's contagious. Go, Ho.
Well, we said the last 2 possessions, pretty quick whistles.
There's a foul.
Over the course of the preseason, we've seen it in the games yesterday.
I'm glad they're having whistles, though. I want them to take the physicality out of the game. I don't like the fact that Clark has 2 fouls, but
Yeah, Kelsey got a little bump there. Yeah, they've been practicing since over 10 years old, Joseph. Layups. Oh, oh, nice move, Mitchell. Shook her. She's tough. That was a nice move. She shook her, Mitchell. Yeah, she is ball hogging. That was a nice move, though.
Well, Clark's out right now. We'll give her a little leeway.
Mitchell 3 for 3 from the floor in this first quarter. She knew that one was off. You can hear her as it was in the air. Hey, time now for the upcoming WNBA National TV schedule Thursday on Amazon.
Make the foul shots.
And Atlanta from
Another easy shot. Foul shots.
Minnesota, Seattle hosts Phoenix. Next Saturday on CBS, the Liberty in Indiana. For more of these
Rob, what do you think you shot in your career for foul shots?
You shot 87%, Mark.
87 in college or high school or both?
Both.
It's pretty high.
Yeah, that's because after I practiced, before I left the court, when I practiced, I had to make 10 in a row before I left.
Kelsey Plum with 37 in the nightcap last night as Williams gets fouled by Turner in Chicago, who's missed 11 of its last 13 shots. Will go to the line.
It's a fair number of fouls. They're both in the bonus already.
I probably can go right now and make a foul shot. I should do that to my players. Like I haven't touched the ball the whole practice, and I said, if I make this foul shot, you don't have if I miss the foul shot, you don't have to run. They're like,
I want to see when you come to Philadelphia, Rob. I'm gonna have you take 100 foul shots and see how many you make.
I'll make probably over 80.
Still?
Yeah.
That's pretty good if you haven't practiced it anymore. I'm not expecting you to make over 80. I'd be impressed if you make over 70.
I could do it.
Because I don't think you play anymore, right?
No, but foul shot's easy. You don't have to move around. If you shoot it.
Well, I know, but still. When was the last time you practiced foul shots? 30 years ago?
No, about almost like about a year ago. I
Okay.
went to the gym. And Mitchell forcing it.
But Reese just
This
missed
is
another
fortunate.
layup.
Mitchell's forcing it. Yeah. Let's see here.
Angel, why don't you impress me with that miss foul? Reese, 2 for 7, Rob. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
And she already had 5 rebounds, though. So you have to give her 2 more offensive. So you have to give her credit for that. But Chicago Sky shooting 29%, 11% from threes. And the Fever shooting 39%, 60% from threes. Thanks to Mitchell, who's 2 for 2. So Adontis is eligible to play. Sophie Cunningham, I don't know why they says has not entered the game. Everybody knows she's on. She's not playing.
So I'm impressed with with the Fever defense. Not impressed with their missing 3,000 shots there.
They should be up by more, Rob. They missed so many shots near the basket.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have the Sky have too because of Angel Reese, but their whole team has been missing them.
Yes, hello. Hey, how you guys doing? You guys had a power outage, huh? That was crazy. All down Route 1. Oh yeah. Well, we lucked out, but all down Route 1 it was all power outages all the way down even where we live down here.
I don't know. Just too many missed layups.
Oh, okay.
That's why I have trouble watching women's basketball. It's just so frustrating watching missed layups.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there in about 10 to 15
Roll my
minutes.
eyes every time they miss layups.
Great, thank you. All right, bye-bye. Cool.
So
Freaking, we had a storm last night, power outage up and all the way down in
we had a thunderstorm yesterday, Rob.
we had a wind. We had a
Like
windstorm.
around 11 or 12. When did you get it? You probably got the same storm that we got.
No, we got ours was a little later. It was around like
Yeah, it was probably moving towards you. It's probably the same
No,
storm.
we're first. Yeah, it was pretty bad. We had a windstorm. It was really bad.
It was pouring out, and then we got a thunder and lightning.
You know, we
and
had
dark
wind.
and everything.
No,
It
we
was
had
early.
we had wind. I was worried. We had wind, and we have a lot of trees where I live. A couple of trees were down. Luckily, not near us. Is it part of Steph's mom motion offense that people make? No, Joseph, I don't think it's part of their motion offense to miss a lot of layups.
Could be. Could be part of the
I
game.
think you're right, Lord Schaefer. Yeah, it's just part of the WNBA as a whole. I think you're right. Missing layups is just their thing. I gotta go out at halftime. I gotta pick up something. I'll be back though. Hey, it's me. That's me. I used to have a Fu Manchu. Tyler Marsh. That's why I used to look. He stole my look. Oh, Dantas is in.
Finally, Dantas is in.
Yeah. Clark's back in. Hook pass. Look underneath. Oh.
Lexi Hall with the hustle play. She just beat her person to the ball.
Yeah, she's her and the Cunningham just so natural towards the ball. They just go towards it. I like that.
Oh my God, what a pass.
Yeah. Nice. That's why I love the bounce pass.
Cheryl Miller said it's underused and it's a lost art. Remember when she was talking about Caitlin Clark?
Yep. Reese trying to be Caitlin Clark. Ooh, get that junk out of here, Caitlin. Get that junk out of here.
Why they're leaving her wide open though? Why are they doing that? She's been practicing her three.
Yeah, I know.
Why leave her wide open though?
Wow. She says, "Hey, Caitlin, I can shoot the three too."
They got Colson and Clark at the same time.
Dantas? No.
That was Bonner.
AR for three. Oh, Bonner's awesome. All right. Just love those long strides. I like the long strides. I think so, Mark. I know I'm behind.
Oh my God, it was such a good pass. So just the timing of it and
yeah. Vadim said dunk it.
Why is she wide open? I don't like that. I don't care if it's Angel Reese. She's been working on her three off season.
Yeah. But you see how Clark, she hesitated to let Lexi catch up? And she bounced past it to her. Beat her person. That was nice. Assuming it's just she's got so far. She should have like 20 if they made the shots.
I can't believe they're advertising those commercials on TV. Like they have the most sugar of any cereals.
It says Clark only has one assist. That's not right.
Really?
It says Clark one assist.
That can't be right.
That's
the one that was not the first one. Boston.
That's not the first one. I can't believe they only have her as one.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, they missed. I don't know. ESPN messed up on the assist count. She's got at least 3.
What, really?
Yeah, only one. Yeah, one
I
assist.
didn't even notice that, Rob. I
just went to the.
No, I know. I'm looking at it. 1 assist.
Yeah, it is right. They missed all those. Yeah, you might be right, Mr. Terrible, because they missed all those shots. Should
They
be.
did, but I thought she had one before. The Lexi Hall one was clearly an assist.
Yeah, I thought she had one before that though.
Yeah, me too. She didn't have any turnovers though, Rob.
4 missed layups on CC's passes. You're right, Marlon.
I gave her. It's good that she didn't have any turnovers. She only has 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 5 points. She's Tasha Howard's got 8 points and Kelsey got 9.
It's like last year. I thought it would be better, with the players, but
Get some. Yeah, oh, it's nice.
It's American Idol's grand finale. With epic performances from music icons.
You should have been in Philly yesterday, Rob.
New York. Who cares about Philly? It was in New York, man. You kidding me? It's New York.
I made this new dish, Rob. It's curry. It was curry chicken, but it has besides curry, it has honey, cinnamon, extra virgin olive oil, garlic powder. It's a new recipe I just tried. And instead of using barbecue sauce, I grilled it with that. It's awesome.
Oh, you
I never had it.
Okay. Historic rookie seasons. Wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Who cares about Instagram? Yep, they're still pushing Reese. She didn't have she wasn't comparative with that was wrong. That was a wrong stat.
Whatever.
Players came in and made a huge impact on their teams and the league a season ago. And the league is in good hands with this young.
What's up, Michael?
We'll see who ends up with more MVPs and more WNBA championships, Rob. Between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Pressure.
Check back with me in 15 years when their careers are ending.
Right. Take it all the way, Lexi. Take her. Take her to the hoop. Oh. Cut. Don't go out. Clark, cut to the basket.
That should be an assist. I hope they mark that as an assist, Rob. That was definitely an assist. Yeah, she only took 1 dribble after she
finally, Boston. Yay. I know. That should be an assist. Yay. She made a layup.
Give it an assist. I'm not looking.
I think so. Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, they gave it an assist. I could have made that one. I could have made that layup, Mark.
Could have?
Yeah, I think I could have made that one. I love the pressure by the Fever. Oh, yes.
So much a season ago, the 2-man game between Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston.
2-man game. It's a 2-woman game. Come on, Rebecca. That's so sexy.
A 2-man game.
If I said that, you'd tell me it's sexist.
Yeah, Mark, I could have made this layup.
Rob can make layups.
I could have made that one. I don't know what the other one. I could have made that one. Nobody around me.
A 2-point shot by Clark.
I know.
Long
Terrible.
two.
She's
That would make Kristen Size happy.
There you go. That made me happy. Mr. Terrible, keep it clean. No, I think she's on the other team. Sorry. Cardoso. On a deep bomb. Leaving a lot of threes open. Wow, these guys are gonna build.
She's got to hit that.
These teams are gonna build a condo with all these bricks. Jeez, right. You can build a condo, not a. These bricks are shooting up. My gosh. Boston with the block.
You can build a whole cul-de-sac, Rob.
Yeah.
Brick house cul-de-sac.
Again. I know Mitchell passed the ball.
And Mitchell's playing defense right now, too.
It's just she has. Oh, she's just been scrapping so
Who's
far.
it on?
Yeah. Uh-oh. There's a foul on. Oh, Natasha Howard.
I don't know. Natasha
Where's
Howard.
the foul?
I don't know, Rob. It's the NBA refs. What do you want?
Nuke with the best lineup so far. This game is sponsored by HUD. That's the best line.
For home loans? HUD for home loans?
Oh my gosh.
Cardoso said, "Get that out of here, Mitchell."
I know. Oh, not in my house.
I'm 6'7". Get that out of here.
Yeah. Oh. That's when you stare. That's when you stare at him. That's when you stare down at him like, I'm not in my house.
All right. Boston made a shot. Hey, they're up by 11, Rob. Biggest lead of the game.
I know. Oh, Boston's on fire after those
Brian
two layups.
Rocco must have heard me. He just said, "Yards lead."
Yeah, Boston's hot now.
Oh,
after those
nice.
two made layups.
Oh. All right, Boston. Nice hustle.
Almost. Oh, Reese, nice pass.
That
Defense, man. Oh, Boston must have heard me. She's pumped up now.
Get that out of here. Get that
Boston's
out of here.
I know, Boston, right? Look at her go. Nice.
She didn't want Dantas to get too much of her playing time. What was it called? Travel? Or push off?
Yeah, she's mad. I know, she needs to get mad. Look at that D. Oh, travel. Yeah. Good defense.
Was that what the call was? A travel?
Yeah. Good defense. 12 foot, yeah, that's about her range. Okay, move. There we go. Oh, that should have been a screen for Clark. Okay, pick and roll. Oh, she didn't use it. Keep your dribble. Keep your dribble.
Yeah, Rob, Clark looks a little faster than she did in preseason.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying she's as fast as she was last year, but she's probably not 100% yet. All right, a layup. Right, Rock, write that down. You're going to be a brick short.
I know, again.
You might not be able to build your house.
Oh, my gosh, look at that. Boston. There you go. See, we talked about her. She got mad. We talked about it, so she's made the
That's
layups now.
Clark. That's a turnover on Clark. That was her fault.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm surprised
You
they
gotta
didn't
know
give
who
her a turnover on the other one that when she went out
you
of
got,
bounds.
you gotta know who you gotta know who you pass it to when you're like that. She's not. I mean, Bonner would have got that. Boston's not that fast.
That was a turnover on Clark.
Yeah. Oh, fake the handoff. Nice look at that. There you go.
Are you that far behind, Rob?
Yeah. No, I was watching the replay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't much of a steal by Clark. It looks like she just lost possession of the ball.
Yeah. We got a nice balanced scoring. Howard 10, Boston 6, Mitchell 9, and Clark 7.
Yeah, Clark's not shooting that well though.
2 for 8. Yeah, 2 for 8.
Yeah, they could have given her a turnover on the other pass that was a little too far. That she had to go out of bounds and try to save it. They could have got her a turnover on that one.
Yeah.
She's lucky she only got one turnover. Game sponsored by HUD.
Hand it to me, Steele. I know, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they addressed that turnover because even though there's times where I think they should have caught it and shouldn't turn over Clark, that was one where I thought maybe that was her fault. The first one.
I think the Fever looked really nice. Their defense. Look at their defense.
Defense is good, Rob. Clark is bending her knees better. I'm not saying her defense is great, but she's
playing a lot better. But I mean, they're leaving them open for a lot of threes, which is fine. Let them shoot just like the Celtics. I didn't know Ducks could dunk.
They can on TV. Steroids, Rob. It's just steroids. That's all it is.
Oh, well, because here in the U.S. we inject them with all that stuff, all our meat with stuff. That's why other countries don't like to buy our meat. They inject stuff into it. It's not natural.
We want girls to lead their own way. That's why the NBA and WNBA are proud to support Leading Girls, a program that teaches girls to reject stereotypes and embrace their leadership superpowers.
If CC scores 8 points a game and the Fever win the championship, is that okay with everyone? Yeah, because that's what happened with Sabrina. She didn't score any points, and they won and the Liberty won a championship.
Well, according to you can be the fourth leading scorer in an NCAA championship game, and you get thought of as a god. But I told you guys, just you can't worry about the haters. She could. I told you she could win it with 11 freshmen. And she could score 100 points, and they'd come up with an excuse. So I'm not worried about it. She plays well. That's all I worry about.
Come on, she's still got to guard those three. Come on, what's up with that?
Who's supposed to be on her?
Get up on the threes. Don't put go all the way out.
You look like a foul to me.
Williams has deceivingly long arms, and she's gotten Caitlin Clark a couple times as a result.
Stays here with Chicago.
Surprisingly long arms, deceivingly.
Well, they both work.
Exactly.
That was another turnover, I guess. Then.
Yeah.
More phrases for this? I do. I look up to you. I think he's been exhausted, Rebecca. Here's Clark on the rebound.
Oh, she could have shot that three too. She's wide open on those threes. What's up with that? Come on. Oh.
There's some kind of foul call.
Yeah, she's like mugging her.
I think Howard got fouled. I'm not sure.
she saw how wide open it was towards the basket, so that's where she let her.
That looks like,
Oh my gosh.
that looked
Clark.
like Mi- that looked like Mitchell's fault to me. She was curling. Look like she was curling around towards the basket, and she stopped.
Oh, she was wide open. Wide open.
I don't know. I think that was Mitchell.
Wow, no. That was wide open.
Yeah, she didn't cut there.
She did. She was open in the middle. She hit it right when she was open.
Great job by Keeners, who has the size advantage. In the post on Caitlin Clark.
Almost away. So Indiana, who have mostly kept the turnovers in track, have 4 now of the last 3 or 4
Oh.
minutes.
You know, Keeners is a big, strong guard and knows that she has this.
I make too many ugly passes. Come on now. Forcing it too much now.
Boston the rebound. Gets it into the arms.
Post it up, Clark.
7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Clark, who's also been credited with 3 blocks. Mitchell overcooked it. Boston that's the foul. And a chance for 3 for AB.
A lead Boston had
Good steal by Boston.
went up, she knew. She was
Boston.
needed to
She's on.
do.
Well, she's on. Ooh, Boston
always-
is taking over the
Now she's
game.
only played a couple minutes. I got she's injured though, so she's coming off an injury. So
Well, she hasn't played. She hasn't played in preseason games, so she's not in shape either.
right.
Boston with 8 in the corner.
Yeah, nice position there by Boston.
That's the last 6.
Yeah, I do like the ball movement too, Lord Schaefer. Yeah, that's much better than last year. Much better.
Vandersloot.
So Mitchell's playing better defense too, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her on the ball. Yeah. Good. Yeah, stay on the ball. Yeah, that's good.
Away, all on the steal. Former guys up, 2 for 1 opportunity for Indiana, and a foul there on.
Nice. Starting to cut. Good job, Lexi. Oh, there you go. Good D. Good defense. Take it to the hoop.
Lika Andrews, Carolyn Peck.
Oh God, I'm going to turn the volume down at halftime. It's Monica McNutt
Oh,
and
God.
Carolyn Peck.
Well, I'm gonna have to go out and I'll come back and watch the second half.
We might desert you guys during halftime. I get a snack to eat.
Yeah, Clark did cause that steal.
What was that? Cornell is #1 in the country in lacrosse, Rob.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, they crushed Syracuse.
Well, I know they're good.
They're playing.
Syracuse
They're playing today. I think today
Syracuse is
or
number
tomorrow.
6 in the country. Is number 6 in the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
Syracuse isn't as good as they used to be, but they're still good.
Who's this Allen chick? She's pretty good. There we go.
You bet. So much for not wanting Clark to take your shot at the end.
Yeah.
The other
That's what you-
player fell
that's what you-
asleep.
That's when you run off the court like Bo Jackson. Run into the locker room like Bo Jackson. Screen set. Too late. Oh, too late. That's good.
13.
Nice.
Let me see what the stats are, Rob.
Yeah, stats are. She's now the leading scorer. What a nice balanced scoring from the starters. Really nice balanced
Clark's
scoring.
3 for 9, but she's 2 for 5 in threes, and she's got 12 points, 4
Yeah,
rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers. She needs to get that assist to turnover ratio up, Rob.
Yeah, but I like the balanced scoring by
2.5.
the Fever. Look at that, Mark. That's great. 12, 9, 8, 10. Perfect.
Yeah, Bonner's only got 2 though.
But what they had on the court, though, they had those 5 they had on the court. 4 of them were almost in double figures. Nice balanced scoring, though.
Yeah.
Lexi with the rebounds. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to sign off. I'll be back, Mark.
All right.
Okay, I see Clyde is here. This is a South Carolina reunion, but it's not that friendly on the court. What are you cheering for right now?
Beaver, what are you talking about? He's in Cambridge Fieldhouse. Go Beaver.
Thanks so much.
All right, thank you, Rhea. Thank you, Holly. We have Austin 8 points in the guard. Caitlin Clark 12 in the half. Indiana 13-point lead over Chicago. Stay tuned for the WNBA halftime presented by State Farm. Malika, Monica, and Carolyn coming up after these messages.
The WNBA on ABC, presented by Google, is brought to you by Ally, proud banking partner of the WNBA, and Deloitte, trusted advisor to the WNBA.
It's important to be authentic for yourself and just being who you want to be. Whatever I put on, whatever I wear, it's going to be confident in it. Confidence is the key to success. I try to be fierce in everything that I do. Self-expression is the ultimate sign of self-love. Whatever I'm doing, I just want to be myself. People are going to like you, people are going to hate you regardless of what you do. So don't be afraid, just be real.
Connection. You know it when you see it, because it makes you feel, or think, or act. From the simple to the complex, down the block or across the globe, shop today or decades ago. Our imagery reflects the world as it is and lets us imagine how we want it to be. And make a connection, move the world.
Oh, wow. You know, if you want to check two bags for free, you should probably have a United Quest card.
Yes, Tom.
Thanks, pal. And you want to earn Economy Plus upgrades, can I get a self-serve with this extra legroom? Hold the bubble.
Water? Yeah.
And if you want to earn triple miles on United flights, like the one they took to get here, you should probably have a United Quest card.
Who was he talking to?
You. And you. And you. And you. And you. Imagine if there's an ESPN Sportsbook app that linked to the ESPN app so you could track bets while you check stats. Go from streaming to betting in a couple taps. Personalized offers based on your fantasy team.
You're literally describing ESPN Bet, which exists.
Be a total game changer. It's one of my best ideas. ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN. Sign up today and receive $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 bet.
This copyrighted telecast of WNBA Enterprises may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used in any form without the express written consent of WNBA Enterprises. Welcome to WNBA Hot Tub, presented by State Farm.
The highly anticipated sophomore season with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are underway. At the break, the teams are there on 35-32 thanks to that three that Caitlin Clark netted to close the half. Alongside Monica McNutt as Carolyn Beck, I'm Malika Andrews. This has been a highly anticipated first look at this refurbished Indiana paper team, Coach. But it's Caitlin Clark that's still at the hub of this group. What did you see from her in the first half?
Well, I'm glad they have her, Mike, because you're able to see how much respect she has for Stephanie White, and she feels comfortable in talking. But you can tell already that she has gotten that strength in the offseason. She still has that range off the dive to Aaliyah Boston, but I think that she got even more assists because she might have shooting 29%. Top players have to run the points of paper.
You always been coachable. It's common. It's the first game of the season. But I'm with you 100%. We know the history that she broke, but the record that she said, I should say, last year, Malika. 38 points per game, scored or assisted on. All you got to do is run. Jose will be running.
And absolutely, they have the potential to be one of the fastest scoring teams, as you mentioned, Monica, before we came on.
in the league this year, and part of that is the addition of DeWanna Bonner. What did you see from her?
Such a full circle moment. DeWanna Bonner was one of the first defenses that Caitlin Clark met in the league. But so far, I'm surprised that she's only taken one shot because of her prowess and ability to score. But I also can respect her as a veteran, understanding that she's got to let the game come to her and allow her teammates to get comfortable and move it on as well. But she will have the opportunity, just like we discussed, to run the floor, to get out in front of defenses. She can score at all three levels easily.
Well, I think that she was one of the biggest gets in free agency, and this is why for Indiana. One, her stature, 6'4", a versatile player that can play both inside and out. Two, she knows Stephanie White's system, and
It's the first game of the season, but I'm with you 100%. We know the history that she broke, or the record that she set, I should say, last year in the league. 38 points per game scored or assisted on. All you got to do is run. Both things will be running. Don't worry.
The break, the keeper, they are on the top 32 to that lead. It took them 12 minutes to close the half. Alongside Monica McNutt and Carolyn Peck, I'm Malika Andrews. This has been a highly anticipated first look at this refurbished Indiana Fever team, Coach. But it's Caitlin Clark that's still at the hub of this group. What did you see from her in the first half?
well, I'm glad they have her, Mike, because you're able to see how much respect she has for Stephanie White, and she feels comfortable in talking. But you can tell already that she's gotten that strength in the offseason. She still has that range off the guys to Aaliyah Boston. But I think that she got even more assists because she might have seen 29%. Tough players, she got to run the floor for
Coming, coach. You always in coach mode. It's coming. It's the first game of the season, but I'm with you 100%. We know the history that she broke, or the record that she set, I should say, last year in the league. 38 points per game scored or assisted on. All you got to do is run. Both things will be running. Don't worry.
And absolutely, they have the potential to be one of the fastest scoring teams, as you mentioned, Monica, before we came on, in the league this year. And part of that is the addition of DeWanna Bonner. What did you see from her?
Such a full circle moment. DeWanna Bonner was one of the first defenses that Caitlin Clark met in the league. But so far, I'm surprised that she's only taken one shot because of her prowess and ability to score. But I also can respect her as a veteran, understanding that she's got to let the game come to her and allow her teammates to get comfortable and move it on as well. But she will have the opportunity, just like we discussed, to run the floor, to get out in front of defenses. She can score at all three levels easily.
Well, I think that she was one of the biggest gets in free agency, and this is why for Indiana. One, her stature, 6'4", a versatile player that can play both inside and out. Two, she knows Stephanie White's system. And three, DeWanna Bonner knows how to win championships, so she can bring that championship mentality to Indiana.
And certainly Indiana needed that experience added to their roster. Let's get to year 2 of Angel Reese here. Certainly her finishing at the rim is something that a lot of fans are wondering what work she's putting over the summer. We saw some of that on display here in the first half, Coach.
I think one of the biggest things that Angel Reese needed to work on is get that layup a little higher. You know, she likes to kind of swag it down, and it's really hard to get to, but if people can, Coach get to it. But she's protecting it and finishing it. The other thing that Angel Reese worked on in the offseason was her three-point shooting. Already in this first game, she's 1 of 2 from the three-point line.
You know, all the women's basketball community loved the clip of Angel Reese working out with the great Lisa Lovely. And if you can take anything from Lisa Lovely's game, it is her poise, it is how deliberate she was when she got on the block. So lots of upside for Angel for sure.
7 points for Angel Reese here in the first half. But you heard her at the end of her interview. She said, whatever I'm doing, it's not enough if we are not up. That is her mentality right now in this game as the Chicago Sky Trail. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Man, I mean, when that's how you're closing out a half, oh, special's coming in the next one.
This halftime is presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Angel Wilson's on top, can't take her spot. Angel Will 1, 2, always that's what she'll do.
My goodness, this is a great finish.
She won MVP, 1, 2, and 3. Her game is C. She made good stories, 3. You gave her some rap, all practice, no forget. They said she wasn't like no, so she did it for us. Yeah, if you saw everyone is clear, clear. His Wilson's on top, let's take her spot. Little boxes on the hilltop, little boxes made of ticky-tacky little boxes. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes all the same, and they all look just the same.
Why does Special K have 10 grams of protein? Yeah, that's why. Special K. Special for a reason.
Excuse me. Do you for those ultras? Well, they're high level. High school.
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune is all new.
And these all-stars, it's game on.
The luckiest
Winner in the history of this show. It's because I'm very popular.
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, new Tuesday and Wednesday on ABC.
Welcome back to the quarterfinals, where the stakes remain as high as ever. A win for any one of you will guarantee you the top spot on the leaderboard. What do you think about that?
We all start at 0.
Jeopardy Masters, Tuesday and Wednesday, 9, 8 Central on ABC.
And we have points of 5. Before the game, the New York Liberty being honored with their 2024 rings and championship banner a little bit earlier today. Let's pick this game up in the second quarter. Just over a minute left. New York leads 38-27. Natasha Cloud happens to register a huge acquisition here for New York.
The biggest thing that New York was able to take advantage of was mismatches that switching at the Las Vegas Aces.
35 seconds remaining here. The Aces on Ryan Wilson. Man, the tough finish.
And Wilson's on top. She's good. No problem in this room.
And she cannot be stopped. However, neither can Cloud. Going to work here for New York. Once again, the Liberty dishing it off and down to Joshua Jones is there for the layup. And then a minute later, there's one lead by 9. Cloud kicking to Brigham Nephew to get that one to go. Here's Cloud with Christine Williamson after the game.
First of all, how does it feel to get your first dub in Barclays Center?
Man, y'all have always shown me love no matter where I've been, so I just feel like New York happened at the right place. This is God's timing for me to be here with y'all.
One thing that Stewie said is she wanted to send a message in this first game of the season. What do you think that message was with the one today?
Man, we protected this court, we protected that ring. We know we got that target on our back.
Period. Thanks, Todd. Period.
Okay, so she said Michael Drop.
Michael,
There's one thing about basketball in New York. Did you hear the roar from the Barclays Center crowd when Christine Williamson? Congratulations on your first win with the Liberty. But she has brought a new dimension here. We talked about DeMar Bonner and what she brings to the Fever. But what is Natasha Cloud bringing to this New York team?
What we constantly say in the makeup room while we were watching the game, Natasha Cloud is going to be a problem.
Absolutely.
And the thing about it is, when you can start your defense with that kind of tenacity, it just spreads to the rest of the team. And I think that's the area New York has got to stay crisp with if they want to repeat.
But I will add, though, too, 2 seasons ago, when Natasha Cloud was a champion in her own right with the Washington Mystics, she also brings a pedigree that only adds to the culture that they are continuing to build. Yes, she will defend. Yes, she's going to pass the rock, but she also brings the right attitude to that locker room.
We have about 15 seconds before we go to break. We've got to get to Asia Wilson. What do you see from her coach?
Well, Asia Wilson is that dog. She did everything she could. She tried to put that team on her back, but she's got to get some help. Jewel Lloyd, it'll come because she's got to find a way to fit.
Yeah, 2 for 10, the Jewel will be better. She will be shining.
You have to imagine that the Aces are going to, and maybe it's a little bit of a slow burn that they're going to get going a little bit here, but it's the Liberty that takes the win on their ring celebration day here. Angel Reese, 7 points here in the first half. Second half coming at you from Indiana. Good day.
Presented by State Farm.
Hey, man. Play the gallery music. Hey, man. Tell me about this artist.
Bird's picture is no trace of his actual work.
Gotcha. Hold on like that. Time to show it.
TV over! TV over! Hey! Focus around the rim, we got it! Focus around the rim!
Welcome to that ESPN's coverage of the WNBA presented by Google, part of Kickoff, presented by CarMax. Cambridge Fieldhouse rocking for the season opener. The fans liking what they have seen thus far. The Fever 45-32 lead at the half. As we get ready to start the third quarter, Ryan Russo alongside the Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo and Holly Rowe, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, both getting it done in that first half. As we take a look at our first half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark leading all scorers with those 4 points. Angel has been efficient inside. Of course, 9 rebounds in the first half is ridiculous.
And as we welcome you courtside once again here, one of the things that Caitlin Clark, Stephanie White, we're both curious about is just how is the offense going to look? What fluidity will there be with so many new pieces? And we saw moments of choppiness where you can tell it's going to take a while for everything to be in rhythm and for these new teammates to learn some of that transition get ahead from paper.
And you heard in the wired sound from Caitlin Clark as well, focus around the rim. Well, she's given her teammates a lot of good times around the rim that they haven't finished for assists.
All right, we get to chat right now with Stephanie White and her first year as head coach of the Indiana Fever. Coach, you told us before the game you were curious about how the offense was going to look, new pieces, how it all fit together. What did you think about what you saw on that end of the floor in the first half?
I thought it was okay. You know, I think we missed some shooters on some drives, and we get to the end of the game, we've got to do a better job in our decision making. But overall, I feel like our flow, the ball not sticking, has been really good.
Looks like you've had good communication and rotation on the defensive end. Chicago only shooting 28%. What did you like about that side of the ball?
Yeah, I felt like we did a good job of putting physicality and pressure. And we've got to clean up some things in our coverage so that we don't get to our switches.
All right, Steph, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. That is Stephanie White, her first year back as Indiana Fever head coach. Coach here in 2015 and 16. Went to college for a while. Coached the Connecticut Sun the last 2 seasons. Was the coach of the year in 2023. Long history with the Fever, though, not only as a head coach, but as a player, as an assistant as well. The shot clock expires again.
And I want to revisit that because that was another situation of Natasha Howard's defensive versatility. She switches up onto Courtney Vandersloot, has her the rest of the possession and contains her. Sloot can't go by her. Sloot can't get a shot up over her. That's a big part of the reason that there was that.
You don't like her in leather?
You know, I love talking about
Vadim?
this and versatility.
Right? You do.
No diversity on halftime panel. No, they have. I think they did hire the Notre Dame coach though, and she's white. I forgot her name, McSomething.
A big applause afterwards. 15-point Indiana lead. Here's Reese pounding in the lane and finishing. Angel Reese has been the brightest spot on the floor for Chicago today. Here's Clark. Guarded by Atkins. Gets it to Howard. Howard working her way down on Reese. Howard got fouled. That'll be number 3 on Angel Reese.
I want Natasha Howard with the cut, but it's created by Kelsey Mitchell. Off the bounce. Look at the rotation defensively that comes over. That gives Howard that clean line to get to the basket. And here, the previous possession switches out.
It's a couple nice passes Kelsey Mitchell's made. All she needed was a coach to remind her to pass and stress it. And players some talented around her.
Just great perimeter defense by the big.
Howard, part of a free agency class that Indiana just had to be delighted with. Amber Cox, Kelly Crosskopf did a wonderful job revamping This roster, bringing in Howard, bringing in Joanna Bonner, Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Colson, Brianna Turner, players who can improve the defense end of the floor and fit to Caitlin Clark's game.
Much like the Minnesota Lynx in 2024, the Indiana Fever's front office won free agency.
Yeah, they need to hit their layups
Atkins drills a three.
because she's making passes to people driving to the basket, and if they're missing layups, she's not getting assists.
Champion in this league. Here's Bonner off on that one. Just the second field goal attempt of the game for Joanna Bonner. Cardoso working Boston. Boston gets called for the foul, and Cardoso will shoot two.
Very Galactic is going to need to be a significant scoring punch all season long from the perimeter for Chicago. And again, she just has a quick trigger, gets her feet set, lefty launches it.
Well, Ariel Atkins has been an all-star. She's been an Olympian, but her coach, Tyler Marsh, told us earlier today she's not a finished product yet, and she agrees. She thinks there's more that Tyler Marsh can pull out of her game. She's worked in her career on being a three-level scorer. You just saw her there with the three. She's been so good in the mid-range for the Washington Mystics that she said this year she's also focusing on getting to the hoop more, see her more around the rim, that she's somebody that's got to score more for them to be successful.
And one of the things I think is really exciting for all these players in Chicago, Holly, is working with Tyler Marsh, who's been an elite player development coach in the NBA as well as the WNBA, the G League as well. And it was interesting talking with Tyler earlier today. We were asking, you've been an assistant for a long time, different roles between these leagues. How do you feel in first game as a head coach? He said, I'm actually less nervous than I was expecting because I just feel so confident in the way I was prepared by Becky Hammond in Vegas and also the staff that we have here in Chicago. Here's Clark. Off to Boston. 5 to shoot. Nice look.
Oh!
Mitchell couldn't finish the layup on a gorgeous delivery from Boston. There's his story, missed it left. Rebound Clark. Here's Clark spinning. Bouncing one.
See, Natasha Howard can make layups.
Gets the whistle and will shoot two.
But Chelsea Gray's the best passer in the WNBA. Just ask the GMs. Oh my God, what a pass.
Caitlin delivers it beautifully to come over. But Credit Howard knew when she saw the opening.
That was not an easy pass. Look at the spin she puts on it because of the angle.
Howard with 15 points. 6 of 10 from the floor in this game.
You see Courtney Vandersloot on the floor. She's the only player in the WNBA to ever average 10 assists per game. She did that in the 2020 season. As the Indiana Fever continue to gel, I think this is a year Caitlin Clark could average double-digit assists. We've seen already, 4 or so passes that she's delivered beautifully that haven't resulted in assists, but as the season continues to go on, the comfort is there. Her teammates are going to finish.
Here's Clark off the Howard screen, bounces to her. Howard draws 2. Tried to squeeze it inside. It looked like Durst kicked it, no ball.
How do they miss kick balls? They never miss that in the NBA.
There's one of those opportunities you were talking about. A great look on the interior. Bonner just didn't quite have enough on it.
Sometimes it's just the timing, the pass is delivered beautifully. Bonner's looking for it. 1-2. You got to get your steps right. She wasn't quite there to finish it, but
Atkins tried to kick it.
Not the norm for Joanna Bonner. In a typical situation, she's going to be finishing those.
And Stephanie White talked about getting her back in flow, and especially adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Takes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it in.
She might have got away with a travel on that one. No, I'm talking about they don't miss. It's amazing how often they miss kicked feet in the WNBA. They don't miss that in the NBA. The NBA always calls it. In fact, the NBA calls it when they shouldn't call it, because if you don't move your foot or your leg, it's not supposed to be a kick foot according to the rules. That's what I'm trying to say.
Angel Reese remains relentless on the offensive glass, and after a couple of opportunities, Caitlin Clark able to get in with a smart.
She still can't make layups.
Push the other way as well.
They credited Caitlin with a block on that. She is
It's a steal.
I agree. She's 4 blocks now. Meanwhile, Angel Reese has 12 rebounds. Hey, stay tuned for our next WNBA broadcast. June 3rd on ESPN is Enrique Iguodala, Paige Beckers.
Caitlin Clark has 4 blocks.
The Seattle Storm 9:30 Eastern.
So much for a terrible defender, right?
Tuesday, June 3rd.
I didn't see all 4 blocks,
Which
but
you would prefer? Because as a post player, I would always much rather have a block than a steal.
Yeah,
Steal is sort of
quality feel different.
yeah.
up by 14.
Question.
That's nice.
By the way, what did you think of Dallas last night? Was it returned from the game in that game against the Lakers? We talked about the Minnesota ones earlier.
Yeah, Dallas is a team, especially because they're going to have significant contributions from rookies. I think we got to give them a little bit of time to develop. It's always hard. Nice drive there, finish. It's always hard when your first game is against one of the best defensive teams in the league, and that's what the Lynx are. I thought Paige Beckers was solid. She had a solid first game.
Mark looking to shake Vandersloot. Step back. It is good.
Oh,
Caitlin Clark. Interesting smirk on
Hello?
her face after that bucket.
yeah. I can't talk right now. I'm busy right now. Thank you.
Rebecca Allen too strong on a 3. And look out, Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark. Afterwards, there's something to say as Clark walks away. You know, there are always increased eyeballs.
Should she really push her? Let me see the replay on that.
Between Reese and Clark, and Angel Reese is still going after Caitlin Clark in the aftermath.
Everyone in the arena had to know this foul was coming.
Oh.
As soon as you saw Angel Reese wide open, you
It wasn't really a push. It was like
was going to come in and take that foul.
Reese pushed back, and her arms were tangled.
AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
That wasn't. It wasn't really a push. Clark's arm got tangled up at the end, and just tried to get it out. I don't think it was a push, like I'm shoving you to the ground push.
What up, Chad?
Yeah.
I texted you guys. I was going to wait. We got first this morning. I thought you said you were on wait.
Connection means something. That's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is a network interruption. That's the AT&T.
Caitlin Clark has fatigue.
Travel. It's gone from being an adventure to a checklist.
Yeah, and
It's still
Stephanie White just slapped her hand, like, okay, good, walk away. She just slapped her hand, like, okay, that's cool.
Master Ramen with an award-winning chef. Dive into underground jazz with renowned bassist. Or see Notre Dame.
What happened to Rob?
She helped her story, by the way. Don't just see it, please. Experience it.
Sure, yeah, come on.
Don't worry. DashPass saves you money on DoorDash, so you can skip the trip to the grocery store and stay right where you need to be.
Popcorn.
Want to go get dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll order.
When you save big on orders, you can afford to give yourself a pass.
What do we think?
DashPass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
There's more to any business than the game it's in. You want to meet customers where they are.
Digital experience game.
Make buying friction-free.
E-commerce strategy game.
Build competitive advantage. Rewrite the playbook game. That's where Deloitte comes in. We can help businesses of every kind. Advance and
They're not evaluating that for a flagrant and foul, are they?
Deloitte, trusted advisor to businesses of every kind.
Sunday, it's American Idol's grand finale.
We might just win this whole thing.
But coast to coast with epic performances from music icons, including your judges. And who will become your next American Idol? John,
You just broke so much.
Brianna, you just really.
You told Rob you're going to get political. He isn't coming back.
You are mesmerizing. Get the lights, and here we go. American Idol grand finale live Sunday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Attention tie a moment ago after a hard foul from Caitlin Clark on Angel Reese that Angel took exception to. So initially, Angel pushes Natasha Howard. Caitlin Clark points out the no call. Then she applies a hard foul on Reese. Reese gets up right away to get in the face of Clark. Leah Boston ends up getting between them. You'll see on this angle, the initial part seems okay for Clark. But then there's a shove at the end that I think should be upgraded to a flagrant one because that seemed like unnecessary contact from Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you. And she goes in. There is a little bit extra there from Caitlin Clark in terms of the foul. It's definitely a hard foul. It's not a foul that's putting somebody in a position to get injured. But yes, I think it should be upgraded to a flagrant on Caitlin Clark because of that left arm as it wraps around the
Right. The initial, you understood what Caitlin was
It looked to
doing.
me like Caitlin was decided her arm was hooked.
Perhaps their review, the uncle believe a personal foul of Caitlin Clark has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty one. In addition, there's a double technical on Boston and Reese, which offsets.
So there you go. The initial contact from Clark would have been a common foul, but that little extra shove in the end.
You'll see it from her left hand.
Right. Remember that? A little extension there. All you need is for the foul to be unnecessary for it to rise.
Well, her arm.
A flagrant foul penalty one. You get a better angle over here. That little
That push at the end. Yes.
unnecessary. That's why it's a flagrant foul penalty one on Clark. Then Reese gets up, and that interaction between Boston and Reese results in offsetting technical. So because it's a flagrant, it's Reese who has to shoot these free throws, and then Chicago will maintain the basketball.
I thought Clark did that because she felt her arm was hooked. That's just the way I got the impression.
You never know how these moments can spark something for a team. Stephanie White is still trying to explain why she felt like it was not.
The officials had it right. I agree. They got it right. If you only saw the angle with the right side, but as soon as you see the push on the left side, they got it right.
I also think big picture, when it comes to adjudicating something that there's a lot of history going into, you're going to err on the side of giving a flagrant or a T rather than
Yes.
Well, they didn't do that last year. Error on the side of giving a T or a technical or flagrant.
Angel Reese, a double-double. That's 22 a season ago. 26 a season ago. Second most ever on Alyssa Thomas with 4. As Vandersloot lays it in plus the foul. And a chance for 3 for Courtney Vandersloot.
Good job by Courtney Vandersloot to just put her head down as she's driving left, creating contact, understanding that after what just happened, the officials are going to be quick with their whistle.
And a timeout taken by Indiana. Caitlin Clark and Stephanie White having an extended conversation with the officials in the aftermath of that call.
Was that a challenge?
That's what I'm wondering as well, Rebecca, whether or not they are challenging that call. Now, either way, the layup was good from Vandersloot. They are challenging it, so.
There wasn't a whole lot of contact there.
Indiana is calling a full timeout to challenge the previous call.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they're going to win that challenge.
Agreed.
There's that's not a foul.
That's right there. The
So, an
officials.
arm on the body.
But I think that's when they blew the whistle. I think they blew the whistle on the what they perceived as contact on the shot, which there wasn't any.
Oh God, that happens on every drive.
Off here in the season opener.
But there's no fun. on the dribble, on the floor, if you want to get it here early, right there. Right there.
But that's not on the shooting. That's not on the shot. I have no idea where Rob is.
Now, even if it's successful, Courtney Vandersloot is going to get that layup. So it's just going to take away the and one opportunity.
Yes.
But the basket would still be good.
Yes.
After review, the on-court ruling has been overturned. The defender is in legal guarding position. The basket is good. It's going to be Indiana basketball.
So there you go.
Oh, I didn't know you went. Yeah, I didn't know you went somewhere. I thought you just went to do some things around the house.
Good job by the officials.
Okay, people were asking. I said, I don't know where he is. Maybe he fell asleep. I don't know. All right. You missed Caitlin Clark got a flagrant one against Reese. Oh, okay. All right. I'll talk to you.
So free throws here for DeWanna Bonner's been a little bit more aggressive offensively in this third after just one field goal attempt in the first half. Now it's time to take a look at what fans have been searching for brought to you by Buckle. And they've been searching Caitlin Clark's muscles. And you can see why the difference in her media day photos, rookie year to sophomore season. I'll never forget talking with Skylar Diggins-Smith after her rookie season and saying how she learned in this league she needed a grown woman's body. Now, Skylar had a dramatic jump freshman to sophomore year. Sophomore season production. Caitlin obviously still produced at an incredibly high level as a rookie, but she talked about not just wanting to put on that muscle for getting through games, but for being able to sustain her production throughout the course of the season and into the playoffs.
That's all very interesting.
Yes.
I just want to revisit that Caitlin Clark's muscles is a breakout search in the U.S. right now. Or maybe worldwide.
Maybe. Clark, good idea for Paul. Clark couldn't handle it. 6 to shoot. Here's Boston, will fire a three.
You bet.
Boston this season hit 7 threes a year ago, 4 as a rookie. Drills 1 in the season opener here in her third season. 15-point Indiana lead. Williams bodies in, leaves it short. Boston the board, her ninth. Here's Clark in the open floor. Clark gets it up, gets it back. Clark looking to take Williams, finds Boston inside the field. The Clark-Boston connection is back. 17 points for Aaliyah Boston. Clark has 14.7 rebounds, 7 assists. Here is Clark pushing pace, racing up the floor. What a time! As Mitchell couldn't finish the lay.
Yeah, Rob.
Vandersloot.
Oh, okay.
Look, Allen off on a three.
I was watching the game. I didn't see you.
I know.
Indiana lead. Here's Clark, guarded by Vandersloot.
I don't know why they can't make a free throw. That was too easy. Boston's on fire. Oh,
Not so much.
not this half.
I gotta turn this down. I'm not sure why I have it. I had it up louder for something.
The double watch. Yeah, flagrant foul. Payback from last year, Mark. I told you, women have long memories. What's up, Bobby?
Oh, I turned my head. Someone just scored.
Offensive skill set for Boston today is
Layup, no less. Go.
Okay.
Shoot that. Shoot that. Oh. She should have shot it.
Clark gets over the screen. Allen.
What's that?
Clark's defense is better, Rob.
Yeah, she said she did the hedge. Oh, there's a foul.
I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's better.
Oh, it's a lot better.
Well, she got-
what were you guys talking about before I left?
we didn't talk about politics, but someone made a joke that you left because of politics.
Oh, God.
How come that shove's not a flagrant one?
No, that's only a shove. That's only a shove.
Well, it's not a basketball play.
It's all right. It's foul.
Quadruple. If she can get 10 blocks, Rob, she has a chance of a quadruple double.
We don't count those, Mark.
They count. Tony Kukoc had one, Rob, when he was in Europe. He had 10 blocks and he had a quadruple double.
Kukoc. There's a name for the past.
Now I'm able to get the results as well, and we're starting to win as a team. As Caitlin Clark tries to have a first.
Yeah, I mean, I
Tiara Cruz.
like the Fever's balanced scoring here.
Her interaction with Angel Reese.
Lexi, gotta make the foul shot.
Rob, so Bobby's asking a question. Is because of her improved defense, is she moved past Brianna Stewart this early this season for third best in the WNBA? Because we both have her around like tied for Brianna Stewart. So
I don't know.
let me see a couple games of improved defense. I didn't even look at what were Stewart's stats today. I didn't even look at it.
We gotta use that favorite saying with all due respect.
Charlie likes the ref. Oh, the one that Clark was talking to? Yeah, she's kind of cute.
Are you sure it was that one?
Yeah, I don't think these refs are against Caitlin Clark.
Give
These
it
aren't
up, give it
these
up.
aren't any of the refs that I saw last year that gave Caitlin Clark a hard time. I know which
No.
ones did. If you saw two black guys with shaved heads and then the black woman with the braids, you know they did it on purpose to get Caitlin Clark because those are the three that gave her the hardest time. Then there's that shaved white guy that just was an awful ref, Rob.
Yeah, the tall guy, tall
He was
white guy.
against Caitlin Clark too, and I don't know why, but
Stu had a good game though, Bobby, today. Well, I'm making a foul shot. It's
I
not
thought you were
fair.
asking our opinion, not what you thought. I already know you think she's the best already, so I didn't take it as sarcastic or a joke. I thought you were asking us for sure how we rank it because you already rank her number one in the league. So I don't know how you're being sarcastic. I thought you were just asking us if we've can move her ahead of Stewart in our minds. If you understand what I'm saying.
Nice. Oh,
She
get
got,
that jump
she got
out of here.
blocked. She got blocked.
Block.
Williams has had a couple blocks, hasn't she?
Yeah, it would be Vadim. They blow this 20-point lead. That'd be the sides like.
We'd bring Christy Sides back if that happened. Yeah, I don't think you. I thought you were. I took it as serious because of where we rank him, not where you rank him.
Yeah, they still missed their layups.
Rob and I have the same assessment of Caitlin,
The rebound.
but her defense has improved. It's just I'm asking. That's what I've been asking for.
Yeah.
Also, a little bit fewer turnovers. nice assist to turnover. I guess our assist to turnover ratio is not her fault right now because they've missed too many bunnies. You give her another 4 assists, Rob, her assist to turnover ratio goes way up.
Oh,
Like right
Clark
now,
is practicing.
Caitlin Clark has 5 assists, but she should have around 10.
Should have more than that. Or making a foul shots. That'd be nice. Well, they're up by 20.
Wait, does she have 5? Wait a minute. Caitlin Clark. Oh, she only has 5 assists according to this. Oh, this is. What's wrong with my. Why isn't this refreshing on this page? That's weird. Let me refresh it. Why wasn't it automatically refreshing? It normally does. It's strange. Yeah, she's got 8 rebounds, 7 assists, Rob.
She's got 7.
Still her assist to turnover ratio last year was only 1.5. Right now, if that's what you're looking for to improve on that, it's over 2. It's over 2.
She got
7 to 3.
assists and,
But she should have like 12.
turnovers.
She should have 12 assists. She should have a 4-to-1 ratio right now.
Yeah, it should be. I told you she's going to get more rebounds. She's got 8.
Yeah. A missed game assist. I give you. I think you should get a half a point for when they miss a bunny when you give them a pass underneath the basket. I think you should get a half assist.
Play right now between you and Aaliyah Boston.
I hear what
Yeah,
you
we
said.
need a give me an assist to that. Yeah. Yep, triple double watch. Think she can do it. Yep, that layup, Joseph. You know, same thing with free throws. You got to make the free throws. There's nobody bothering you. You got 10 seconds to shoot. Take your time. What's up with
He
that?
said it's just a good give and take foul. I think she didn't like the fact that her arm seemed to be hooked and then kind of pushed her. But I don't think, because that's the way it looks to me. She's not the type of player just to push someone down. But when her arm gets hooked, she does get physical. And I've seen her do that several times, like when she got the flagrant foul last year, Rob, where she went like this and then hit the woman in the face.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then she hooked her. But the woman shouldn't be hooking your elbow. I mean, she wasn't grabbing her; she hooked her.
Well, that was like the foul in the 3-pointer during the preseason.
Yeah,
you know?
when you hook somebody, it's hard to get away.
Yeah, your natural reaction is going to say to get them off you, right? That's a natural reaction.
You should probably have a United Explorer card. This one's mine. And if you want this double miles on the air, you should probably have a United Explorer card. Private.
Sexy Lexi double watch. Does she have? Oh, she got 8 rebounds. Really?
Yeah.
It is estimated that over 4 million people have been abducted by alien life forms, but only one of them.
I think that Angel was a little off balance, and the arm was hooked, and she pushed her to get the arm loose, and didn't really mean to do that. But
Yeah.
and then I don't know if Angel flopped. I think she was a little. People sometimes think players flop, Rob, when they're just off balance.
I was just going to say that. She looked off balance.
Right, and I think
And,
people think too often that people are flopping when
you
they're
kind of
not.
get off balance a little bit.
When you're off balance and a big, like basketball players are big, and a big person pushes you and you're off balance,
Yeah.
it's easy to fall down.
You highlight Bobby Hughes' statement. It's true.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bobby. I've always said you guys are insane. It's starting with Rudy. Rudy wanted to get rid of both of them in our first Caitlin Clark crossover. I said you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just him. It was several people doing that. I don't know if other people were following him, started saying that. That's insane. Lexi Hall, even if she's not a starter, she's a great 6th or 7th person off the bench on any WNBA team. And I think she's good enough to start for the weaker teams in the league, Rob.
Sure, against Washington, maybe.
Oh, don't listen to Mick. Mick would just change his story the next day. He kept saying that Lexi was going to get traded like 8. He did 8 different videos, or at least he said it 8 times.
Wow.
Leah Boston's going to be good.
Lexi looked really nice there. You're right, Charlie.
Did you? I miss Lexi. I saw Leah at the end.
No, I missed Lexi. You got to go back.
Oh.
I know, Flashy Boo. I know.
3 for Lexi. Oh, she needed that. That would give her 10 points, and she just needs 2 rebounds. A lot of bricks by Chicago, too.
Boy, they're shooting like the Boston.
They're not even close. Oh, what a pass.
Nice pass. Good finish. Nice pass. There you go. Vadim. I'd like to see that, too.
Clark for 3.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Nice screen. Good screen.
Who's she interviewing? Was that Halliburton?
Well, probably that bum. We're going to shut you down. Nick's going to shut you down. Oh, what a horrible pass. Oh, here we go. Nice pass.
Oh, God, what a pass. I want to see Timpson. Let's see Timpson.
Very nice pass.
I bet you Timpson plays the last 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, keep pushing, of course. Hit that 3, Lexi.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, air ball.
It's
like one of your shots, Mark.
No sense when you're up by 23 at the time. No sense getting into that physical altercation.
No.
Cardozo was getting physical with Clark there. I don't know what that was about. Look at that pass.
I know, nice pass.
When she puts the spin, it's just not a bounce pass, Rob. It's a bounce pass with spin on it.
Yep.
Get the angle.
And then the nice.
It was like perfectly timed.
Pass to Mitchell. That was a nice screen by. Nice screen.
Look at that.
Boston. Nice. She's got a nice little mid-range. Can't make layups. Make the mid-range shots, though.
But I thought it was Chelsea Gray was the best point guard and the best passer in the WNBA, Rob.
Huh.
It's not even close.
Oh.
It's not even close, Rob. I could take these highlights from this one game, and Chelsea Gray couldn't get that many good passes in the entire season. Look at that.
I know.
There was almost no space there.
This is one more rebound, triple-double.
Triple-double watch? What she need, a rebound?
Yep.
Oh, she got 10 assists now?
Yep.
I knew it was close. And she's shooting almost 50% overall, but 50% from threes, Rob.
Yeah.
4 turnovers. No, 3 turnovers, so she has a 3-to-1 ratio. That's what I want, Rob. Get that assisted turnover ratio up around anything over 2 is better. That's what she had 1.5.
Yeah, because they'll say what about the turnovers,
I want to get 2.5. I want to get 2.5. That's what a lot of the guards in the NBA have, Rob.
Yeah.
The ones like Stockton and Chris Paul, that's unusual to get up close to 4.
Yeah, Vadim. Boston rule: only middies and threes, no layups.
Better up and get that rebound because they're going to take her out soon. Yeah, Christy Sides would take her out right now, Rob, just on purpose.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, Christian Sides would sit her for the rest of the game because they have the lead.
I know. But if her coach knows she needs a rebound, it's a triple-double. It's not a double-double. It's a triple-double.
A triple.
Those are so rare.
Yeah.
They might finish in the finals, or you mean finish in the playoffs? You mean they might make the playoffs, Michael? I don't know how you pronounce your first name. There's no.
Yeah, Chicago's playing a lot better than they did last year.
Are you saying they would make the playoffs? Because you said finish in the finals. I think you mean the playoffs, unless you really think they're going to make the finals.
Yeah, we missed Wallace and Smith, Vadim. Yeah. Not.
Do we miss Wallace and Smith? No, especially not Smith. At least Wallace tried. Smith didn't try on defense.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you, Charlie. The assistant turnover ratio is ridiculous.
No, I don't agree with either one of you. Because if
not all turnovers are equal, like you said.
I get that, Rob, but then you still it evens out after a while. So do assists; they even out after a while because everybody has missed baskets they pass. But if you're handling the ball a lot, you're going to get more turnovers, but you're going to get more assists too. So she's very dominant heavy, ball dominant heavy.
Nice pass. Fadeaway. She had a little fadeaway shot. That was nice.
I'm not saying she'll always get more turnovers because she has that high risk, high reward passes. But she'll get more assists because of that too, though, when she takes the risk. Yeah, okay, you can say I'm wrong. Lots of people consider it an important stat. It's just a guy. It's just a stat. It's just a guideline. That doesn't mean it's be all or end all. But
3.
Gimmies.
Caitlin Clark ragging on the towel.
How is she actually saying?
That's funny.
Here's Clark.
Oh, Atkins is on her now. Nice screen. Switched it.
Wow.
Ooh.
Now she just needs a rebound. She'd have a 20 triple-double, Rob. 20-point triple-double.
Right. That was a horrible shot by Mitchell. She should have slowed it down.
It's a dumb play by Mitchell, Rob.
Yeah, that was a horrible shot. That was selfish. That was horrible.
There was no one there to get the rebound.
There's nobody underneath the basket. That was a horrible shot. Yeah, that's right, Vadim, because the haters use that stat for their narrative.
Timeout. On the floor, 6:03 to go on the fourth. Clark says you're going to give me that space. I'm going to do this for 3 of the game.
Oh, that hit the backboard.
Huh? Yeah.
I didn't notice that on the rec when it was.
Replay, yeah.
Let me see that throwdown again. Well, she pushed her though. If I'm watching the play again with Lexi Hall, she pushed her.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a flagrant push, but it was still a foul. Lexi was off balance a little bit, so I don't think it was a bad one.
Reese has got a double-double.
To our teammates to be the best that they can.
I'm a leader because I set a strong example. I'm a leader by being responsible. I stand up for myself and others. I'm confident.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark wanted a three, but she probably should have driven to the basket, Rob,
Yep.
when Mitchell was there instead of resting for the three. So I agree with Marlon on that one.
Yeah.
She wanted another three because she was hot. She's 4 for
She would
7.
have got a double-double. Would have got a rebound. She has no offensive rebounds.
Oh, that's true. Good point. No, I didn't say she cured her of it, but she's
I
doing
don't
better.
think anybody can cure Mitchell of that.
She's doing better. She's been better all year, Rob.
At least she's looking to pass. At least she's looking to pass.
Yeah.
She's got 2 assists. Ooh, she's on fire.
Bringing a forced smile as her +1. Here's a ring, Alicia. Say I do to Jimmy's weakness. From cereal, that's the spot.
Do you for those ultras?
But yeah, Mitchell. Mr. Tober says Mitchell missed on purpose, so she can get the rebound. Yeah, she was totally thinking about that.
Right.
Well, it looks like the Fever aren't going to have that fourth quarter.
Not with this coach, Rob. They're not going to blow 20 and 30-point leads.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, they're going to blow a lead. It happens to every team, Rob. But the 20, 30-point leads they were doing last year on a regular basis, that's not going to happen.
No. Uh-huh.
2 points away from moving into sole possession of third place on the all-time scoring list.
Really, it looks like she's going to end up in second for sure, Rob. She doesn't need very much. She needs, 200 points?
Wait, Bonner's 2 points, and Bonner's 2 points away
Yeah,
from.
but just to get to Tina Charles, it's only like 200 points.
Yeah.
First teammate to hear.
Now Clark is on the bench right now, 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Don't know whether she'll come back in under.
Oh, Clark's on the bench. She took her out.
Well, Sydney Colson hasn't played much, so.
Mitchell backdoor, pushes it up. Chelsea Mitchell, 13 points.
With the right hand. Mitchell with the right hand.
Assists, 9 rebounds.
So why is Mitchell still in then?
8 of 12 from the floor, 18 points, 11 boards. Natasha Howard with 15. And a whistle here, going the other way as Sydney Colson took a shot.
Williams was setting the screen there. Official team
Wow.
moving on it, and therefore a foul.
I don't know. I think these refs were pretty good, Rob, compared to the other WNBA refs.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're not that involved in the game.
Yeah, they haven't let it get too physical either, which is why I don't like it when it gets too physical. It ruins the flow of the game.
Yeah, the flow of the game's a lot better. Yes.
They're not afraid to call fouls, and I have no problem with that.
With the travel. Nice try, Bonner.
Bonner traveled, I thought, on that.
Yes, she did. She traveled like a mother.
Boston with the reject.
Yeah. Nice. Get that junk out of here. 2. Jump ball. Yeah, Boston. How many blocks does she have? Ugh.
I think the coach took Clark out because of her quad injury, Rob, and the game's out of reach, and Sydney Colson hadn't played much.
Yeah.
And
good hustle. Good save, Mitchell.
who passed that?
Nice. Mitchell's still running. Nice. Well, I think the coach White's not into stats, you know.
No, but a triple-double is so rare. A double-double, I would never worry about my player getting, Rob. But a triple-double, I'd worry about it. People make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I put it back in
I would
now.
put it. Why doesn't she put in Timpson at this point? They're up by 30. Why? She must be going in now, right, Timpson?
Yeah. I don't know why Clark's back in though.
But put Timpson in. They're up by 30. How can they lose by 30? Why isn't Timpson playing the last 4 minutes of the game?
First time in the regular season this year, and a lot to be excited about. This Fever team has looked good, not only on the offensive end, which you grew accustomed to this season.
Just let this guy shoot and stand underneath the basket for a rebound. She'll get one easy. It'll come right to her.
Yeah, but in the NBA, it's easier to get a triple-double because it's a 48-point game.
Yeah.
It's a 40-point game. It's harder. So why is Boston still in? They're up by 30. Or is she out?
Yeah, you're right, Charlie. Jokic had so many near triple-doubles, he could care less. As long as he wanted, he didn't care.
Oh, here's Haley Van Lith. They haven't played her all game? I forgot she was even on the team.
Nice. Why did they put it in before she hits the three?
I don't understand, Rob, why Timpson's not in. They're up by 30. It's silly. She's not going to get much playing time, you can tell.
Give it to Clark. She'll get you that basket, Bonner. There you go. Oh.
Great defense on the help side for Elizabeth Williams.
I think that's why she put Clark in to get Bonner that basket, I think. She'll get her that pass. Yeah, right. That's what I was saying, Michael. Yeah.
Gabby Westbeld also making her debut. That rebound saved by Boston to Clark. 13th rebound for Boston. Here's Howard.
Well, Boston didn't technically rebound that, Rob. She just saved it.
Tap. I know that was a tap. I was at a rebound.
She never had possession of it.
She just tapped it. I should. How's that a rebound? Could have possession for a rebound.
And Lift guarding Clark. Saw that in back-to-back Elite Eights versus a member of Louisville. Then LSU's Bonner gets fouled and will go to the free throw line to try and get this done.
Okay, make the foul shots now.
I have no idea why they're not playing. Dantas you don't need in. She's already has experience. You need to get Timpson some experience. I don't understand why she's not in.
Take out Boston.
Yeah, what is Boston? You don't need anyone in, Rob. They can't look. They're gonna blow a 30-point game.
All right, she got it. Good deal.
Who?
Bonner. I'm cheating now.
No, she knew.
Yeah. Good deal.
She's tied or she passed her?
She's going to pass her. I'm already ahead. I'm cheating on ESPN. She's going to pass her. All right. Wow. That's cool.
They're going to take her out and put in Timpson, right? Do the right thing. There's Timpson. Yeah, they're putting Timpson in.
There you go. All right,
I would have put her in earlier, but
no, she's got to break the record.
No, I meant, but you could have
take
put
her for
someone
Boston.
else.
Yeah,
You could
take
have
out
taken
Boston.
Boston out
Yeah, take Boston out. Yeah.
and put Dantas in for Boston. I mean, Dantas coming off an injury, so I don't really. Maybe they're just not really playing her much. But Boston is out now. Yeah, Dantas is in.
Looks like Coach White's pulling a Tibbs for the Knicks. This is what Tibbs did last night. They're up like 30 points to start the starters in. All right. Oh, behind the back. 3. Oh, if she had made that. Oh, nice tap. Lexi. Get that rebound.
Nice pass.
Oh, look at that laser pass. Oh, come on. Got to catch that.
Take Clark out. Just take her out.
Yeah. Nice.
Why isn't she out? They don't know. They didn't tell her timeout.
Yeah, take her out or do a foul so she can get out. Foul. There you go. Foul. Get her out of the game. Yeah, Colson did that on purpose. Yeah.
No, the triple doubles are too rare. Yeah.
For women's game, yeah.
But there's difference between a triple double and a double double. Double doubles are common. They're 5 to 6 times more common than a triple double. So
yeah, Charlie, I might agree with you on that. Now we can't criticize anybody else for stat padding.
Oh, nice steal.
Oh, all right, Colson. There you go. She made a layup. Colson made a layup.
So that Turner's in, Timpson's in.
Boston's still in.
No, she's out.
No, she's out.
No, it's Turner and Timpson are and this. It's Dantas, Turner, and Timpson, I think, and then Lexi Hall and.
You're right. You're right, Vadim. That's what we're saying.
No, there's no starters in there right now. Ooh, Lexi Hall, she wasn't looking.
I know.
Yeah, oh.
Oh. They're still pressing, too. And
well, at least they have all the 5 people who will get the least amount of playing time that's healthy.
Except for Hull. There you go. Go up strong.
Timpson's a good athlete, Rob. She's may take a while, but she's going to be a good player.
Yeah.
She's got that nice physique with the long arms. She can jump.
6 for 27 from 3. That's a Boston Celtics stat.
Is that her first point in the NBA, WNBA regular season for Simpson?
Yeah, I think so. See, make the foul shots. Get in the books. Got to get in the books, Mark. Wow. Hey, Chicago's.
Nice pass by Turner. See, Turner's an unselfish player. I know people don't as much.
Pass.
She doesn't look to score. She plays good defense. She rebounds. She actually sets screens. You watch her.
So who's going to watch the next game? Nobody.
Is there another game? Is there a third game?
Yeah, it's the third game.
Yeah, they weren't going. I never thought they would lose to Chicago.
I didn't think they blow them out like this. This is a blowout.
Stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think they blow them out though. Wow, largest season opening win in franchise history.
Take that,
Angel.
Yeah, I must say it.
Bobby, you, the fourth best player in the WNBA.
No, triple double moves her up to third, Bobby, and her improved defense.
You guys are funny.
I told you she was going to be the best player in the league by the end of the year. I'll let you know when, Bobby. I'm moving her up to third after that performance.
I think as long as
process is second and first though, because
Mark with you
Nafisa
two,
Collier had a great game today.
Mark with you two, as long as Caitlin Clark is in the game, she's always going to be the fourth best player.
And she's had my rebound prediction. Yeah, she's not going to get 10 rebounds every game, but she could get a lot of rebounds because they're going to let her get the rebounds so she could start the fast break. That's why I made sure I predicted at least 6. Because she had.
Yeah, they have the Sky have no outside shooting at all. They're horrible. Well, they don't forget it, but that doesn't make they're not going to forget it. Doesn't mean they're going to try. They're going to do it. They're going to get blown out again if they play the Fever. It doesn't matter because they don't have any shooters. Bobby Yu says he's going to be calling the fourth best player in the last season of the league. Yeah, I like Bonner. These players, Mark, like I said, these players they brought in, Fever look really well. I mean, they look good.
Look at the chemistry on this team, Rob. This team has chemistry. You can tell.
Oh yeah, the passing and stuff. Yeah, defense. Like I said, the defense is improved. Like
58 points is not a lot of points. And I don't think Chicago's a weak team. They may be below average, but I don't think they're a weak team.
No, they don't. Like you had them making the playoffs. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
They're like 8th or 9th.
Who's that?
What, the blonde?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow, who's that?
Sorry, I don't know who she is, Rob.
Who cares about Caitlin?
Yeah, they should have scored 100 points today.
Yeah.
And Caitlin should have had another 5 assists.
That's right. It's over to Snow Bunny. That's right. That's right, Mr.
Go over the
Terrible.
stats, Rob.
That's right, Mr. Terrible. That's his Snow Bunny. That's right.
Let's go with stats. Caitlin Clark, 6 for 13, 4 for 8, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, only 3 turnovers. So you guys are well worried about the assist to turnover ratio. It'll take care of itself.
Yeah, you're worried about that.
Yeah, it'll take care of itself. It will. 4 blocks and 2 steals, Rob. For someone who plays awful defense, that's pretty good. And 3 fouls, only 1 flagrant. Only 1 was flagrant. I'm disappointed she didn't get 2 flagrant fouls. Mitchell shot well. Look at 6 for 12, 2 for 4, 15 points.
Yeah, the starters did well.
2 assists. Aaliyah Boston 8 for 12. I felt like she missed more than that, Rob.
Yeah, she would have had more if she had made the layup. She would have had like 20-something.
I know. Almost all the shots that she missed were right by the basket. But 13 rebounds. You got to give her credit for that, Rob. She played against Angel Reese and Camila Cardozo. That's good. Seriously.
Yeah, and she got 5 blocks.
5 blocks.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice. Let's get rid of her, Rob.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well above 100.
Natasha Howard was solid, Rob. She doesn't do anything stupid. She had 4 turnovers, but she plays solid defense. I'm not sure how she got 4 turnovers. I don't remember all the turnovers, but Dwana Barner didn't shoot well, but she plays good defense. Got 2 steals. Lexi Hall had 9 points, 9 rebounds, and needed one more rebound, one more. Why does it say coach's decision? That ESPN's so dumb. She was marked as out. It should say did not play injury. Listen,
Yeah, it's not coach's decision.
no, they normally do list the injury when they're already, because this was a pregame. She was listed as not playing yesterday.
Well, maybe she could have played, but the coach didn't want her to play.
They said she was out as of yesterday, which means she was never going to play.
Right.
Maybe she's dressed or something, and they took that as.
In the waters of North America, an extraordinary creature floats on its.
Why do they say Timpson only played 2 minutes? She went in with 3 minutes left, I thought. Oh, it was 2 minutes and something seconds, maybe. What was it?
3 minutes.
All right.
All right. Fever shot.
So
46%.
like Brianna Turner, Rob, she only played five minutes, but she had 3 rebounds and 2 assists.
Yeah, nice game.
Like, people need to chill out on her who don't like her.
Colson had 3 steals.
Colson's a good defender, Rob.
Yeah.
That's one thing you got to say. She hasn't looked that impressive running the offense, but she's a solid defender. And it's okay that she's 35 because she's not playing a lot of minutes, so she could still be intense on defense and not get tired.
Right.
So let me turn this down.
All right, I'm done with this.
They went into
So the next game is Tuesday, Mark.
Yeah, I forget what time. Maybe 7 or 7:30 or something.
7 o'clock against the Dream. Play it back to back
7?
almost. Yeah, is that 7?
Are you working Tuesday? Or are you off?
I don't know.
We have Tuesday, and they're playing Tuesday and Thursday, Rob.
Yeah, I know I'm off Thursday. Let's see, I got 3 straight days off. Let's see. Sunday. No, I got 4 days. I got Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, you have to get that. You have to get that rebound because 2010 and 9 just doesn't seem this. 2010 and 10. I agree, Bobby. There's something about that number. 2010.
Yeah, it's
whatever. It's a triple double, not a double. I don't think you should ever stat pad for a double double. It's not. It's too common. Besides, it wasn't. They had Colson in. It wasn't like they weren't getting Colson playing time. Colson was in when Clark was in. 4th best symmetry of all time. Rob, anyways, let me see what Brandon Stewart did. I didn't look at the
She had 20-something points. 20
because if I see Bobby write 4th best one more time up, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to see him write 3rd best so that we
you're
can
gonna pull your hair out.
He probably copy and paste it. So now he's got to come up with a new one, 3rd best, and then he can copy and paste that.
She had 25.
Did she?
Yeah.
Let me see what her other stats are.
Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I love the schedule. Not this week's. Next week's schedule is good, but the following week I got 4 straight days off. Oh my gosh.
Well, I thought you were talking about Fever schedule. All right, Brandon Stewart was 10 for 14, Rob.
Yay. Yeah.
Wow, she's got her shot. She's 0 for 2 or 3. She's still not hitting her threes, though. 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. And no turnover. She had a good game. Yeah, I guess she's still tied for 3rd then. That's a good game, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
10 for 14, 25 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, and 0 turnovers.
Right.
5 for 5. And I tell you, she's a good player. That's why I've told you. I've always, I said, Caitlin Clark will be the best player at some point. But there's no rush to put her past those 3
I
players.
got time and a half, 2 days in a row. Nice. No wonder I got 4 days off.
What did Asia Wilson do? 31 points, and 16 rebounds, Rob. It's tough to move Caitlin Clark past that.
Yeah.
31 points and 6 rebounds.
Yeah,
Wow.
she had a good game. Yeah, she had a good game. I was
11
watching.
for 22. 16 rebounds. You got to give her credit for that.
Oh,
She
yeah.
had 2 steals, a block, and 3 assists. 4 turnovers, but still, they lost
Yeah,
by
but-
14, and she was
You gotta look,
negative.
I think the feel. What did hold on? What did
How did the point guard do, Rob?
well,
Oh, only 4 assists. Only 4 assists for the point guard.
no, Naphasia, she had what?
They didn't shoot well at all in the Las Vegas
Naphasia
Aces.
Wilson had what? She had
Even Jackie Young didn't shoot well. Jewel Lloyd, of course, didn't shoot well. She picked up where she left off last year.
Mark Collier though had 34 points.
I know. Collier had a great game, and Kelsey Plum had a great game the night before, right?
Yeah,
Well, Collier played the night before, right? She didn't play today.
yeah, she played the night before.
Yeah, let me look at that. Let me look at her overall stats. What that she plays for the
Let's see
Lynx.
what. I want to see what.
Collier, 12 for 21, 2 for 3 from threes, 8 for 8 at the line, and 4 rebounds, 4 assists, only 2 turnovers, 34. That's a real nice game.
Mm-hmm.
And Courtney Williams shot well too, Rob. 10 for 15.
Timmy got 15 points for Golden State.
10,
Kate Martin only got.
Rob,
Kate Martin
I think it's
Kate Martin
Temmie.
only got 2. Kate Martin only got 2 points.
I think it's Temmie. I think her name's Temmie.
Temmie. Oh, Temmie. Sorry, Temmie. Yeah, Temmie.
Pretty sure.
Kate Martin only got 2 points.
Yeah, I saw her
21.
stats wasn't too good.
Yeah.
She started for Golden. Did she start or when she came off the bench? What was that? Yeah.
Mike thinks I think they get 100 points every night. I don't know. It depends. I don't know if they can score 100 against the Lynx.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum was on fire. 11 for 19, 4 for 6. 11 for 11 at the line.
Michael,
6
I don't know.
assists, 5 rebounds. No, 6 assists and 5
Michael-
steals.
Mike, I don't know if they can score 100 against the Lynx. I don't think so.
Oh, I didn't say that. I said
No, I'm talking to Michael. Michael
Oh.
says you think they can score?
maybe
100?
not. The Lynx have the best defense last
And
year.
also Liberty too. Liberty maybe, but they score a lot of points.
Yeah. People are thinking Rakia Jackson's going to have a breakout year. She was 5 for 15, though. But she was 3 for 6 from 3, so that's not bad.
Natasha Cloud's really good for Liberty. That's a really good pickup.
Yeah, Kate Martin started and only had 2 points. She was 0 for
Yeah.
2. She might lose her starting job at that rate.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought Julie Van Loo was their starting point guard, but I guess not. I guess Tiffany Hayes is their starting point guard. No, I didn't know that. I thought Van Loo was. I saw her as a projected starter and was one thing, but I guess not. Yeah, Rob. All 4 of the MVP candidates had huge games.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can't move her in first place yet.
The race is on.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they got Natasha. New York got Natasha. They've been looking at her for like 2 or 3 years, trying to get her. And they finally got her.
Who?
Cloud. New York got Cloud. Natasha Cloud. They've been trying to get her for the longest.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were in the know like that, Rob.
Yeah, man. I watched the game. No, I watched the game. That's what they said.
Oh, they said that?
Yeah, well, during the game. They said we're trying to get her for like at least 2 years.
Yeah. Vegas. Some Vegas has Caitlin Clark as a favorite and some do not. So overall, she's kind of tied with Asia Wilson, believe it or not, and for Vegas odds.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing, Rob. When rich can get richer. People want to play for teams that already have a championship, so they can get yeah, what did she do? What did Natasha Cloud do?
She did well today. She came out. I watched the game. She was really good.
I watched a little bit of it. I came back I had to take a shower when I came back because it was so hot out. I was sweating. just from dancing and stuff, and was just sweating. Natasha Cloud, 8 for 17, 1 for 4. Had 9 assists, Rob. 6 rebounds. Yeah. Wow. She had a nice game.
Oh yeah. She played really well. She's
I think
quick
she's a
too.
good player.
She's really quick. She's really quick.
I just think New York has too much depth for the Lynx, Rob. I think New York's going to be slightly better than the Lynx. I know that they're hungry and all that, and if he's Skeller's on a rampage and everything, but I just think they have more.
Liberty are in the same division as the Indiana.
Yeah, I don't care about conferences and divisions or whatever. That doesn't make any difference to me. It doesn't. They play everyone almost the same, just slightly more. Sometimes 3 instead of 4, but sometimes, like for instance, the Fever play some of the teams in the Western Conference 4. They play some 3. They play everyone in their conference 4 except for the Sky because it's silly. They play in 5, which they really shouldn't do. But they're just going for ratings. Yeah, the conferences.
Liberty played 12 people.
I think at the very end, Rob, they got.
Oh yeah, they're blowing them up. Yeah, well,
yeah, because they were.
It was a close game for a while. Then they
at the end, it blown up, and then the last. It looked like 3 players just got in it. Yeah. Isabel Harrison got no playing time. She's a good player. She was in Chicago last year, Rob. She's a good player. I'm surprised that she looks like she's 10th in their rotation.
Well, Dana Evans helped out the Aces. They got Dana Evans. Yeah.
Who?
The Aces.
Yeah, she's a backup.
No, backup. Yeah, she scored like 10 points.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I don't think she's quite a starting guard in the WNBA. I think she's a good backup.
So the assist leader there, Gray, only had like 4. 4.
Oh, the point guard, she had 4
Yeah,
assists.
the point guard. Yeah, the point, and she almost fouled out. She got 5 fouls.
Yeah.
Point guard. She's 4 for 13.
Okay.
Point guard.
I don't think they're paying Colson very much money. I don't think they prevented her from it. I don't think that's true. I don't think either one of them is getting more than $69,000. But let me look up their salaries.
Yeah, Charlie. With I don't know about her. Her personality is kind of cold. We can talk about being overrated. Yeah, overrated. I think she's overrated.
Who?
Sabrina.
I don't know if she's overrated.
She's been playing like crap lately.
Well, like
what? She's playing like crap. That's just there's no.
Okay, so Sydney Colson gets $90,000 and Brianna Turner gets $85,000. So the minimum is like $69,000. So she's only like $20,000 over. Even with that,
and that's cool. Freaking
they'd still be a little bit short for a 12th player. I don't care if they have 12 players or not. They'll get 12 players before the playoffs. That's all that matters. They can play with 11 players for 17 games, which is what I figured out.
That's what I said, Bobby. Overrated. She's good, but overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah.
Sabrina Ionescu?
Yeah. She's good. I mean, she's what the women say. She ain't all that, as they say. She ain't all that.
I don't know. She didn't make first team All-Pro last year. So
she's not that good. She's overrated.
She's definitely at least tied now with Sabrina Ionescu. But Sabrina Ionescu had a huge game, so I don't know if I can put her in third yet. Definitely, I didn't know Sabrina had such a huge game. But her 3-point shot is off, Rob. She was 0 for 2. Like she shot poorly last year, and she shot poorly in Unrivaled too.
Yeah, the one for 19 Queen. In the finals, yeah.
Okay, Charlie thinks Caitlin's number one. Why are you talking to me? Rob has the same opinion as me. What are you guys giving me a time for? I don't care. You guys can say what you want. She will be the best player. Just give it time. Her defense was pretty good, Rob, today.
Who, Caitlin's?
Yeah, and her stance was pretty good. It wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't
well,
as good
overall-
as Drew Holiday, but
Well, overall, Fever's defense was really good. I'd say overall.
right.
Except they allowed Chicago to shoot threes only because Chicago can't shoot to save their lives.
No, but Caitlin was closer to her person when they're instead of leaving her open by the 3-point line and daring her to shoot. Copper got injured. What's that, Scott?
And she's out. Yeah,
She had
she's
injured during the game.
I guess out 4 to 6 weeks.
Whoa.
Yep, game 7, Charlie. Yep. She won with 19.
No, it was game 5. They don't have game
Yeah,
7.
Mosey. Martin's not. I don't think she's good enough to be a starter in WNBA. I don't put her as a starter.
Wait a minute. So Kalia Copper got injured yesterday?
Oh,
Oh, come on.
it was supposed to be Michael. It was supposed to be, but it sure wasn't. Didn't show it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, she's already an average defender, Bobby. No, she's not great. She's already average.
Who's that?
Caitlin.
Oh. I think she was better than average today. Mercury's Kalia Copper suffers injury blow before WNBA season. So she got injured before the game? Knee injury.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. That was 5th game, game 5. Oh, a left knee. Oh,
I didn't see that till now. Anyways,
yeah. She
Yes,
got a lot of defensive rebounds, Michael. Not offensive. I think she can get more offensive.
I think people think that Minnesota's going to win because they're hungry, and I think it's a great theory because I believe in it. But I just think New York has got too much depth for them.
Yeah.
And I really think New York's the biggest threat to the Fever, and the Fever is the biggest threat to New York. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm new to the WNBA.
Let's find out when they play, Mark. Let's see. When do they play? Let's find out when they play. That would be a definite awesome game. Full schedule.
Yeah, and SQ does have. I agree with that, Charlie. She doesn't. And when I saw that play with was he Filipino defender or was it Filipino?
Yeah. She shoved him. Yeah.
Yeah. After
Mark,
that,
they play next Saturday.
next Saturday. Okay.
New York and Indiana. 1:00 game on CBS.
Okay.
In Indiana.
Brianna Turner and Sydney are 90 and 85,000. So I'm not sure. I don't know what Bonner is. Let me see what Bonner and let me just see all their salaries. Indiana Fever salaries. You guys are like, wait, I don't think an 80 and a 90 and 85 salary really was the end of the world.
Sparks and Links will be fun tomorrow. Sparks and Links. What's the game tonight? Tonight's game is Phoenix and Seattle. Tonight's 10 o'clock game. I don't think I'll be watching that.
Phoenix. Who's playing?
Seattle and Phoenix. I don't think I'll be watching that game.
Okay. So Howard's 214. That's what's cost him a lot of money, but you need a player like that. And Bonner's 200. So yes, those 4 players are almost 400,000, but that doesn't change the fact that one's 90 and one's 85. No, it's Mitchell, Howard, and Bonner is what it is. So
that's going to be a tough matchup. Yeah.
Aaliyah Boston's only 83,000. That's a steal. Caitlin Clark 78,000. That's a steal.
With the Preakness, I can't believe the person the horse that won the Derby is not running the Preakness. That's like,
when is that? Is that
today?
That today? Is it like now? It used to be. It used when we were younger, Rob. It used to be like 5:42, and now it's like 7:12 or something like that.
Well, it's over in Baltimore, so maybe I should
No,
drive.
I know, but that doesn't mean.
Maybe I can drive over and see it.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Rob, will you tell him a league average defender? I don't agree with that comment. Rob,
which one?
Caitlin Clark only needs to be a league average defender to eventually become the GOAT. I don't agree with that comment.
I don't know. Well, she's got to be a little better than last year. She's got to be better than last year.
Well, she was average last year, and I don't think that's good enough to be the GOAT.
Yeah,
I think she was a pretty good defender to be the GOAT. So I don't agree with that comment. And pretty good is above average.
She's got to be a little bit better than last year.
I don't think you'll get a lot of people to agree with that comment, Bobby. I think they'll point to her defense. She's average right now.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, by average. What do you mean
she's terrible.
What do you mean by average, though? That's what I mean. What's the average defensive player for her?
Watch the games, Mark, and you would know. I don't know. What was that? No. Oh, because I said I really only watch Kate.
No, Vadim, man. Secretariat, he's cranking them out. That's for sure.
Secretariat.
The last race, all the horses were from him.
Secretariat's dead. So.
I'm like, huh?
Secretariat's dead.
Well, his sperm isn't.
No, his sperm's all over the place.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how many layups they missed today, Rob. That Caitlin Clark could have had 15 assists, I bet you.
Well, the point they would have gotten over 100 before the third quarter.
Angel playing a point forward position is a horrible idea. I think he's just experimenting. She's a pretty good passer. She is. She's not really, but she's not that good a dribbler.
Yeah, she had a nice couple of passes. He's got her on the outside, which people were upset about.
He might just be experimenting. He just, Well, the way Stewart played today, she was definitely first team all.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Burrell, is she injured? Ray Burrell got injured too? You like her game or you like the way she looks? Is that?
I think he's going for the looks in that one, Mark.
I forget what she looks like. I'd have to look her up.
All right. Let me up and out of here.
Ray Burrell has a great smile. I remember who she is. Okay.
That was a great game by the Fever. Sorry, I had to step out for a little while, but I came back just in time to see him blow out.
We're gonna dock you some.
Dock me what for donations? And we need some donations.
I said she was average last year. I didn't say she was average this year. Yes, twist it around what I said. I said she was an average defender last year. I think her haters say she's terrible.
Yeah, but
I've defended her defense.
My pay that I get. Yeah, take it out of my pay.
Yes, she was.
Yes.
She was not bending her knees and looked absolutely lost on some place. She did. Even Act Nation said the same thing. He said she spaces out.
Yeah, Bobby, that's exactly what I said. She wasn't bending her knees and defense and looked absolutely lost in some plays, and especially in 3-pointers. Vadim says comparing you to Swoops is mean.
Yeah, and I mean nothing like Swoops. Swoops, the more she talks, like the uglier she gets. It's a really weird thing. Like,
do you remember? Yeah, do you remember that Star Trek, Mark, where the young kids were stuck on the one island, and the young kids would listen to this one guy, and the more they hated him, he was looking fine. Then he got more uglier and uglier. That's
right.
What she reminds me of.
Seriously, she's gaining weight and she's getting older, and then her personality makes her look even uglier. And then I saw her with very little makeup on this one podcast, and she looked pretty bad.
Scary.
And when she was younger, she was kind of cute. When she was in her 20s and stuff, she kind of had a cute smile.
Yeah, she used to be. Yeah, you're right. Charlie, she used to be. Now it's.
Yeah, I always thought she was kind of cute. I liked her smile. And now she's just.
Well, maybe being the way she is now, maybe that makes her personality the same way. So that happens sometimes.
Well, she's overweight right now, so that's everything changes. It ruins your face. Makes your face rounder. You ruin your body. So it isn't just because she's aged; it's because she's overweight. So
see how Syracuse is doing in lacrosse here. I want to watch it live. Let me see how Syracuse is doing on lacrosse.
Bobby, I swear you lack logic sometimes. I am not supporting your position.
He always gets you.
No, whatever. I'm not even going to discuss it with her. I'm not supporting your position. I'm saying she needs to be above average to be the GOAT, and I think she's going to be, which is why. And she was average last year. So let's get that straight. And she wasn't the GOAT, or even heading towards the GOAT, being average last year. So I'm not supporting your position. You said she would be average, would be good enough. And I'm saying no. And so is Rob. So I'm just going to ignore you from now on, since you're just not being logical. I can't stand lack of logic. No, you think it's through, Bobby. I already thought it through.
There's Rich. Belt to ass. You heard that from somebody.
Hey, Rich. Hey, Rich, you want a link to join us for a couple minutes?
Yeah, I'm stepping out, but Rich, I heard that saying the other day.
Rob, you gonna go look for some highlights so we can do a film and do a video?
What time is it? It's 6:00.
You have to do it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow morning because I didn't eat lunch yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So can you do that between now and night tomorrow morning though? Look at some highlights and break down, film breakdown.
Yeah, let's do
Use
that.
your coaching ability.
I'll look at it tonight and just prepare a little.
Okay. All right. So I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, 9:00 then.
All right. Later, y'all. You guys did a great job as always.
At 6:00. Oh, okay. All right. Rich is editing a video. Okay. So Rich, give us your summary of the game. Give us like a 1 or 2 sentence summary. We're looking forward to giving us a live stream on Thursday. He's going to be at the game. Did you get your tickets yet?
Oh, the Dream Game, yeah. Thanks, Charlie.
It's a different sport. He's an offensive player, and It's a different. Besides, he had 9 MVPs. It's hard to argue with that. I actually think Bobby Orr was better than Wayne Gretzky, if you want to know the truth, in terms of a player. I watched them both play, but it's in terms of the GOAT, and Bobby Orr's career was so short compared to Gretzky. It was like half the distance, and she had 9 MVPs. So it's a hard argument. But in terms of just watching him play, I thought Bobby Orr was a better player, more dominant.
Let me see if Syracuse won today. Let's see. Oh, come on.
Wayne Gretzky's numbers are they're deceptive because you shouldn't get 1 point for an assist and 1 point for a score, and he's got a ton of assists.
Yeah.
So if you do his point total, it really is deceptive. It shouldn't be as high as it is. Like you should get 1.5 points for a goal and 1 point for an assist, or something like that, or 2 to 1. You shouldn't get 1 point for a goal, 1 point for an assist. And he's got a ton of assists, so his numbers look insurmountable to other people. But if you rescore his assists into a more realistic number, because you can get like assist on a second assist in hockey, and that's really not worth nearly as much as a score.
So Rich, yeah, Rich, I agree with you, Rich. Yeah, the level of the Skies, they're not equipped offensively. And Reese she's not the best player.
Who's not the best player?
Yeah, read what Rich said, Mark.
Well, he said, Caitlin looks sensational, made every single play around.
No, before that.
I think it was a demonstration of the level. I just moved. I think this was a demonstration of the level difference between the teams. The Sky are not equipped offensively to compete with the best in the league. Angel Reese cannot be the best player. I've said that her Sky, her limit, is going to be first team All-Pro. So Caitlin Clark's limit is GOAT. There's a big difference.
I know, Bobby. He might put you in the corner. Then you can tell him nobody puts baby in the corner.
All right. Clark looked sensational, made every single play around her more dangerous. This guy had to make choices all game.
Yeah, it was a basketball play. Like Clark said, that was a basketball play.
I noticed they didn't double team her barely at all, Rob. They only double teamed her a couple times, right? From what I saw.
Yeah, there was one trap. I saw a couple of traps. Yeah.
A couple of traps, that was it. But I mean, Ekins was on her, most of the way, like up the court, but it wasn't like 94 feet.
Yeah, Joseph, we here. You mean the Knicks? You mean the Knicks, right, Joseph? We here. We here.
Yeah, I understand. Gretzky was a great player. I watched them both play, though, and I just thought Bobby Orr was the better player. And the difference between the Bobby Orr and the next best defender in the history of the NHL seems to be a little greater to me than the difference between Gretzky and, say, Mario Lemieux in terms of talent. But that's me. But I don't watch a lot of hockey, so but I'm just telling you in my watch. And I don't really care because it's hockey. I don't care about hockey and baseball. I don't care about football and basketball. So I'm conceding the 9 MVPs. When I did a video, I put him as the greatest player of all time, and I put Bobby Orr second, even though when I watched him, I didn't think that. I'm merely pointing out something to you about the scoring is not right. You shouldn't get 1 point for a second assist, especially. It's nowhere near as valuable as a score.
All right, people. I am good. 6 o'clock. Carry on, you guys.
Maybe you should get 3 points for a goal and 2 points for last assist and 1 point for a second assist, something like that.
What's $100 at the bottom of the ocean?
A good start is the answer to that joke, by the way.
Peace out, y'all. All right, Mark. Catch you tomorrow morning.
See ya.
Take care, everybody. Bobby, Joseph, Michael, all you guys, all of you. I'm missing out. Charlie, Rich, I'll catch you.
Oh, by the way, Rob, did you see that the lawsuit by Derek Hamby? The league was let out by the judge, but it can go forward against the team. So she made a secondary argument. I don't know if you want my brother on for that discussion or not, because people would ask about it. She made a secondary discussion that they didn't investigate enough, and I think she's also indicating that there wasn't enough penalty. But the judge said that she didn't prove that they didn't investigate enough. They did a pretty thorough investigation, but they didn't. They said she didn't talk to enough people.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm out. Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a good night, everyone. Go New York, go New York, go New York. I got. But before I go, what's your prediction for my Knicks? Knicks in 5, I say. Knicks 5. Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 7.
Knicks in
all right,
5.
let's take some predictions here. First of all, we had 2 predictions. Who's going to win tomorrow in Game 7? OKC or Denver? Yeah, 23 people here. I want 23 comments. And how many games? What's going to happen between Indiana and Knicks? Rob says Knicks in 5. I say Knicks in 7. And I think OKC is going to win.
I'm picking Denver tomorrow. No, I got to work on Monday. I think I am working Monday. Yeah. Nuke, Pacers in 6. Ban him. You're banned, Nuke. Mark, we got to ban Nuke.
What?
We're banning Nuke. He said Pacers in 6.
Pacers in 6. Whoa.
He's out of here. He's gone.
Oh, they're fighting words with Rob.
You're gone, Nuke.
I agree. You can give her a little bit of pass.
Oh, Mr. Terrible messing with me too. Pacers sweep the Knicks. Both of you guys. Don't make me. Where do you live? I'm coming.
He's not serious. The Pacers are going to sweep the Knicks.
Don't make me come out here.
Pacers in 6. You can take as a realistic prediction. Pacers sweeping the Knicks.
Pacers couldn't even sweep the Knicks when they had no players.
No, Denver plays tomorrow against OKC. It's Game 7.
Oh, ban Vadim too.
The team says Pacers in 7. I mean,
nobody's
sweeping anybody in that series.
7 Pacers, no. They couldn't beat the Knicks last year when they had
by a key player from one of the teams.
They couldn't even beat the Knicks when the Knicks had hurt players.
When is that game tomorrow, by the way? I need to look that up. Game 7's tomorrow. I love Game 7s.
Yeah, Vadim, they're pals, but I think CC's better than freaking Halliburton, whatever the hell his name is.
3:30 tomorrow, Rob.
Pacers is 7. Wow, you guys must be.
And they're going to win in Madison Square Garden then, because the Knicks have the home court advantage.
Yeah, they. I say
they're coming to arrest the person that said the Knicks.
Yeah, they're coming for all of you. They're coming for all of you guys that said the Pacers.
I'm taking Knicks in 7.
Yeah, I'm banning the whole chat. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking over the chat, Mark. I'm banning all the chat, all the Pacer fans. I'm banning. Everyone's banned.
Everyone's banned.
Yeah,
Rob has no authority with the banning. Only I do. He said he was editing a video. It might not be in the thread right now. Is Rich still in the thread? He said he was editing a video.
You'll see. You'll be eating your words. Go New York. Go. You'll be seeing this. That's right.
Ban the whole chat.
No, I am out of here.
I can't ban the whole chat unless Basil's here too.
That's right. Basil's not here.
I gotta have Basil here if I'm going to ban everybody.
We gotta have Basil.
I can't do a whole chat ban without Basil present.
Right. Wouldn't be complete. All right, now I am out. You guys.
I agree that Caitlin Clark gets a break on defense, but not a break to the point that she's average. That's all I'm saying. It's got to be better than that. And Rob says
I'm out. I'm out of these Pacer fans. Boo! I boo you all. Boo!
Basil's cheating on us. That's okay.
Boo out. Boo out. Rob's out. Boo out.
Pacers in 4. Mick banned him. I can see why he got banned. Mick has even less patience than I do. He cheats on you with Adrian? Okay. Well, that's his choice. He can annoy everybody in that thread instead. No Pacers, no politics. I could see the Pacers winning the series. I don't think they're gonna sweep the Knicks, though. I don't think Mr. Terrible is serious. They're pretty even teams. The chance of a sweep seems pretty remote. Rachel and Rosalina. Okay. Their opinions are too mild for me. They're afraid to take a hard stand, Rosalina and Rachel. I think they both do a good job, though. I'd like a little bit, I don't know, harder opinion. Not as hard as Rudy's, but you have Jordan number 2? All right, I have to ban you then. Magic was called out for Magic was too tall for his position. I'm going to defend his defense to a point because he got a lot of steals, but you really think they're cuter than I am? Oh my gosh, guys, what do you guys know? I did, Bobby, when I watched their one live show together. Is Robin married? I know he's got kids. I agree. CC was better today already. I thought her defense was good today. I'm not the one that says she's an awful defender. It's the haters say that. I just say she's average. So Robin is married. Yeah, I never heard him mention his wife. I always he mentioned his kids. I like Robin. He's a nice guy. I think he's a smart guy and he knows basketball. His opinions aren't very strong either. He's sometimes afraid to really say it too strong, but he feels the same way I do about Caitlin Clark, that she's not the best player in the league right now, but she will be by the end of the year, and she will go down as the GOAT. Yeah, I don't think she was the best player in the NBA after the Olympic break. So I thought Nafisa Collier and Asia Wilson were still the best players after the Olympic break. And Caitlin Clark was probably third after the Olympic break, fourth for the year. Yes, he doesn't always say strong opinions, but he's very level-headed and smart and knows basketball, and I like him. I gotta edit one more video and eat some dinner. So I'll see you guys. Anyone want to make a donate to the channel? There's super chats and super thanks. It would really help out, so I can pay Rob. And Tuesday and Thursday we'll be going live. I forgot what Rob finally said, that if he was off Tuesday. He's definitely off Thursday. So we'll be doing those things. Oh, Elizabeth, where have you been? Where you been, Elizabeth? This is the first comment I've seen of yours. Yeah, I mean, our defense, you're not going to become a great on-ball defender overnight. It takes work and practice. I mean, her stance isn't as good and bending her knees isn't as good as Drew Holiday, but it certainly was better than last year. All right, so yeah, I think that Lisa Bluter did a little bit of a disservice to Caitlin Clark, letting her pick up some habits in defense that are harder to correct in 4 years. You know, I understand why she did it, because she had so much energy into the offense and had to carry such a big load because she didn't have talent around her. But she should have had her at least bend her knees and improve her defense in that way. That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I think you're going to see a fair amount of double and triple doubles by Caitlin Clark this year. Maybe not a lot of triple doubles, but a lot of double doubles. I think she doesn't have to score 30 points, so she can concentrate on getting assists and some rebounds and stuff like that. So hit that like button, Elizabeth says. Hit that like button. Got a couple videos out today. I got a third one that's going up that I haven't edited yet. Yeah, our defense was good. Caitlin Clark looked good. It's no surprise to me. I think she was going to be gangbusters this year. How many points did she end up with? 20? Yeah, that's fine. She didn't need to score any more than that. They won by a ton. So anyway, I'm going to have my curry chicken that I made last night. Got leftovers, but You're high, Bobby. That's all I have to say. Okay, I got to go. See you guys later. See you Monday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night.